All right, good morning, guys. We're getting an early start over here. There's so much going on. Hopefully, you can hear me. I had to switch headsets. I don't know. I had to reset my computer, but you're looking at ONDS right now. Um, so let me tell you the schedule. ONDS just reported earnings. So did MOB. MOB just reported earnings. ONDS up 20%. We've been eyeing this for a while. I've been adding over the last few days. Man, my lights are flickering. Maybe I'll just got to turn it off. But anyway, look, I had my numbers ready. So when I saw they beat, I jumped in right away at $5.82. Unfortunately, got in the wrong account. So the official story trading portfolio is not going to get credit for that. I got a quick flip when I recognized it was a cash account meant to pay, for paying taxes and paying off debts, things like that. It's just collecting interest there. So I bought it in there at 582. I flipped out at 620 when I recognized I made that mistake. Made some good money because it was good size. And then I rebought in the 630s in the correct account, and I've actually been averaging up. Okay. ONDS. So it's 817. Now they're doing their conference call 8:30, and MOB is also doing their conference call 8:30. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to carry. Unfortunately, I don't know. Okay, we have to carry, or we made a promise we're going to carry the MOB conference call at 8:30. So what I'm going to try to do is we're going to live stream that here, but I'm going to stay on audio and I'm going to be reading the transcript live on ONDS. Okay. And if anything important comes in, I'll either put it on the screen or I'll jump in. Yeah, I'll just jump in and be like, whatever is significant. Now, most of the significant stuff's probably already in the press release. It was a very comprehensive press release. So let me just read it to you. Okay. Now, analysts were looking for $7 million this quarter. But most importantly, the big beat is next year, analysts were at 78 million. Okay. So remember those two numbers, 7 million this quarter, 78 million next year. What they reported was 10 million this quarter. So they beat by 3 million, but they put in preliminary revenue target of at least 110 million for 2026, well above the 78 million that analysts are looking for. Now they have 840 million cash. I don't know if this outstanding share count is updated, 367 million. If it is, like half of the market cap is cash. Well, at this point, maybe like 40% of the market cap is cash with no debt. I think no debt. Better be no debt. All that money they raised, they could pay off any debt that they did have. But share count here. But I don't have a lot of time. Look, what I want to highlight is this. Let me bring this this over here. Okay, here we go. ONDS. Okay, let's just read these bullets. Record quarterly revenue of 10 million, six-fold increase year over year. 60% sequential growth. I love seeing that. Cash balance, 840 million. We believe ONDS has one of the strongest balance sheets in the industry. ONDS is effectively deploying capital through acquisitions and investments. 2025 revenue target to 36 million. Analysts were at 27 million. All right, so it's a beat across every freaking time frame. You know what? I might add more. I'm at a 7% position right now, and I gave a bigger price target on the Discord. I think I'm going to add more averaging. It just like it hurts me to do this because I was buying this in the 580s this morning, just like in the wrong account. So I'm like, what the fuck? All right. So anyway, but if you look at by the way, I'm in call options. Dougie Fresh and I have been adding call options. I averaged down more call options yesterday on this, $6 in December sometime. So those will be up very nicely. Okay. But anyway, if you look at the daily chart, we're above the 20 DMA. We're battling the 20 DMA right now. Look, the same thing I did with ONON yesterday and a few others, where I predicted based on the strength of the news that we're going to get to the 50. Forget about the 20 in pre-market. We made a killing on ONON yesterday. Same thing here. We're looking at the strength of the news. We're estimating the magnitude of the beat, versus analyst estimates. And I'm like, yeah, that's enough to break the 20. Targets the 50 for today, 737. Now, who knows? Like this could go crazy because I think there's a big short position at this point. Look at that. 48 million shares short. What the hell is wrong with these people? 50 divided by 5 divided by 36. That's like one. That's like 8, 15, 18% short position. Is that right? Something like that. Someone can check me on that. But in any case, I'm comfortable saying the target today is a 50 DMA at 737. Now I have to briefly cover the MOB report as well. Let's quickly look at that. Okay. MOB. Let's throw this over here onto the screen. Let me see if you can see that. All right, we interviewed the CEO of MOB last week. They're on Spaces earlier this week. This is nice. 16 million cash, no debt, 63% sequential growth. Nice. All right, so they're going in the right direction. Their revenue was almost $1 million, so a run rate of $4 million. So you got a revenue run rate of $4 million, 16 million cash. And, you know, they're looking for big hockey stick growth if they win some big contracts. So 16 million cash, back that out from 73 million. That takes you about the 68 million. What do I say? 4 million revenue run rate. So it's a hefty premium. I don't know, 15 times EV to sales, something like that. 15 times EV to sales with a good balance sheet. And they're looking for optionality upside in the coming year. You can go ahead and take a look at those interviews we had with MOB, but we're going to be carrying that live. How do I carry that, Rhett? You got to give me the link so I can carry that live here. It's just, yeah, we need it now. It's 8:23.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
All right, get me the link. And then what I'm also going to do here on my phone, as I said, I'm going to be monitoring the ON, but, you know, it doesn't really matter what they say. The numbers on ONDS, I really think it's almost immaterial, the conference call. Oh, nice. You can listen to it to understand the details, but based on
that.
Where do you put it?
No, WhatsApp.
Oh, you reset my computer. I need to log into WhatsApp again.
All right, here, I'll put it in the private chat here.
Okay, let's
make it easy. There you go.
So yeah, I'm feeling good here about another. Here we go, 740. We're gonna hit that target in pre-market, guys. Very good chance we'll hit that target in pre-market.
Are you doing the morning show at 9:15? Just go through it.
Yeah. We're gonna do everything, and if we have to cut out of MOB early, we're gonna cut out of MOB early to do the morning show. Okay, and then by the way, we're gonna have another little raffle today where you can win $100.
Yep.
We'll send it right to your Venmo. We've had 2 of those giveaways so far. You just got to follow our Story Trading Spotlight account and retweet the pinned tweet. Like and retweet the pinned tweet. Okay. Let's see. There's other news, by the way. I took a decent-sized position in ASPI this morning, and Curie. Fly was a nice one last night. IMRX could do well today. We'll talk about all these gold. Man, I sold my gold calls yesterday. It kept some call options here, looking for a day 2 move after that spectacular earnings report, up 2%. We'll talk about all of this around 9, depending on when the MOB Dean will come on, do a pre-market prep, and then we're going to stay live on X, and we're going to take you right to live trading at 1 second. We're going to go right to live trading, and then we have a quick CEO interview at 10 a.m. on a very exciting topic, hookahs. You know, hookahs.
Recording in
hookahs.
progress.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
Like the hookah bars and all.
Did he just hear that? It said recording in
Yep.
progress. You
Yep.
heard that? Okay. So that means the audio is working. Okay. So that's going to be the audio for MOB. And on my phone, I'm going to switch. I'm going to have the audio of ONDS and, more importantly, the transcript so I could just read it. Okay. Then sorry. Okay. So that's both of these start at 8:30. All right. So what I tell you here, buy the dips. That's what you need to do here. Get a position even now. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? But that's what I'm doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. ONDS. That was did you follow us on the ONDS call options?
No, not yesterday. I didn't see it at all.
I got it's only a 0.5% allocation, but nice calls. December 5th, $6 calls, average price 80 cents. It should be They should be at least $1.20, I would imagine. Should be at least up 50% there. And also, I've been adding ONDS to my retirement account again. Oh, here we go. Here's a dip. Depending on your allocation size, you may want to add. Right now, my allocation is relatively large. I'm at like 10%. So I might want to wait for a bigger dip to, if I'm going to take it to like 15. I don't know that on just this 10, 20 cent dip is enough for me to go over 10%, but you'll have to make your own decision on that. But that's a nice dip to take advantage of today. I think the dips will be shallow today. The magnitude, let's change it back. I'm going to change the background here to, hopefully my audio doesn't cut out today. I don't know. I completely shut down my computer, right, and turned it back on. Anyway, I did like a Windows update a week ago, 10 days ago. And I think ever since then, it's been causing problems. Wow. Fly was crazy last night. Made some quick money on that. All right, it's 8:27. I feel like I'm forgetting something that I need to be doing. I probably am. It's just a crazy morning. We'll do the macro discussion after the interview. Actually, preview, I went to Yellow Alert. I'm a little bit worried about what I'm seeing, especially with IWM and risk assets and crypto.
Recording stopped.
What happened there?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it again.
Nope.
How am I going to find Zoom? Oh, here's Zoom. Where's the Zoom? Zoom. They're on Zoom. I think it's still going. I don't know.
There it is. I see it right here.
Where do you see it?
It's at the top right near ONDS. It's like a little screen.
Oh, you're right. Oh, why is it showing there? But oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. I see it now. Okay, there we go.
Do you hear anything? Because I don't.
No. I mean, it's not 8:30 yet. Okay. All right, that's that. That's over there. ONDS didn't start yet either. Well, Curie was the big position we were piling into last night, and now I've switched attention to ONDS. And Fly was something last night. Made some big money very quickly on Fly last night. Huh. Today's November 13th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Recording in progress.
Here we go. All right. That's MOB. And all right. And I got ONDS on my phone. I'll be reading the transcript live. And I'll be interrupting with anything important. But as I said, I don't think this conference call is too important for ONDS. The press release had everything you want. The thing that moves stocks most is guidance.
Everyone.
There we go. All right.
Welcome everyone to Mobilicom's Q3 2025 update conference call. A question and answer session will follow the presentation. Questions should be raised through the webinar chat. Please note this conference is being recorded. We have here online Oren Elkayam, CEO and co-founder of Mobilicom, and Liat Gelfer, Head of Finance. This presentation includes forward-looking statements, which are just estimation and not commitments to our operations. We will provide a brief presentation summarizing 2025. I hand over the call to our CEO, Oren Elkayam. Oren, please.
Hello, everybody. I would like first to address the report, the webinar format. As you all aware, we are obligated to report only every 6 months as a foreign issuer. Yet, we see great importance in transparency, constant updates, and the dialogue with our investors. Therefore, we are publishing a quarterly report as we've been doing for the last year. This time, we are to allow another channel to update the investors, share more information, answer any question raised by investors. We see great importance in our communication with both the retail and institutional investors, and we welcome questions and remarks and interaction with our investors. We have frequent meetings and interviews with investors, financial market experts, research analysts, with about 1 to 2 sessions a month across different channels, webinars, video interviews, X in Discord room, non-deal roadshow, and conferences. Please join us to those channels and share the news with others. To a large extent, we are still a hidden gem on the NASDAQ, and we need any exposure and awareness. Let's discuss the Mobilicom journey. Mobilicom is a result of dedication and hard work. It didn't happen overnight, and we didn't get here by pure luck. I would like to present some of the team members. Yossi Segal, which is the co-founder of Mobilicom, among other things, was in the Israeli Air Force in the Electronic Warfare and Cybersecurity R&D Center. Later, became a voting member of the US IEEE standardization body and served in the steering committee of the IEEE.
Just added more ONDS, by the way,
Myself,
647. Going to be averaging.
I'm a retired officer of
this
the
morning.
Israeli Air Force from the R&D Center, where drones were incubated, and later part of the Israeli NASA sending things to space. Why I'm mentioning that? Because many of those many of the things that we are doing are closely related to what we are done in the past. Our amazing and dedicated Mobilicom management team and our board of directors, if you witness their CV, understand their experience as leading defense or public companies, you understand that how we got to this success and milestones at Mobilicom. And this is a work that we are doing for over a decade.
Just added more at 640 ONDS.
We started our journey with the essential proprietary hardware solution.
I'm probably going to go to
continued
15 to 20% ONDS today, guys, by the way.
with the cybersecurity software solution. So you can see that there was a visionary approach and strategic evolution of Mobilicom offering in this market, which is highly correlated to our experience of many years in the Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, and in the elite R&D centers.
And barely even started.
Once you dive deeper to the leadership program, you better understand the background that gave us a rare opportunity to identify before others where the market is headed. Another thing that helped us enormously was the work that we've done with governments, understanding the challenges that they see ahead of the market and being innovative in our solution to close the gap for those governments. All of that created our forward-looking vision. Mobilicom is now extremely well positioned to capitalize on the historic moments when militaries and commercial markets are focused on rapidly expanding the drones robotic technology. We are truly at the center of this storm. With regard to this quarter, it was a great quarter of continuous execution of our visionary approach. We had a good quarter with about $1 million in revenue this quarter. We maintain a very high gross margin, both for our hardware and our software solution. I would like to say that 100% of our revenue this year comes from off-the-shelf product sales to customers. No NRE revenue, no R&D revenue, all pure enterprise defense, mainly customers. The majority of that is coming from the US market, which is our focus for the last few years. And we see the results for that. We significantly strengthened our financial position with nearly $18 million in cash in hand right now. We launched another innovation offering, the Secured Autonomy Framework. We are making a great progress with our biggest innovation, the OS3 cyber.
Still nothing new or important on the ONDS.
And we have launched joint products offering with multiple companies, such as ARC, that have with us a Blue UAS solution bundled with the OS3 cybersecurity, and AI Tech, a leading vendor into the US DoD and NATO prime manufacturers. Both have chosen Mobilicom as OS3 as their cybersecurity for the autonomy computer, which is a great proud for us. Completing the integration and ready with products to engage with the market. We scaled our team this quarter with new and experienced US DoD sales members and new EMEA, Europe sales team. Some of our tier 1 customers are currently shifting to production scale up to meet the demand they anticipate from DoD deployments, and this is before program of records are allocated. We have more leads and prospects in our pipeline with leading players from the industry. We gain more market awareness and credibility as we have more and more units deployed across the US DoD via our customers' platform deployments. We had great feedback and outcome at the biggest show, defense show in the United States, the AUSA show in DC just recently in October. We anticipate more partnership and more design wins out of it. And I think that this is a great opportunity to thank our team that is working around the clock to fulfill those achievements and others in the pipeline. So now I would like to hand over the call to Liad, our head of finance, to review our financial results for the quarter.
Thank you, Oren. Our third quarter closed very strongly at almost $1 million revenues, a 60% increase over the second quarter we had, and bringing us to total year-to-date revenues of $2.44 million, and increased revenues portion of 65% from the US market, which is expected for significant increase in the need of drones, platforms, and numbers in the upcoming future, as disclosed by recent government statements. Our confirmed order backlog was $0.9 million, expected for delivery before the end of 2025, and followed with additional orders for tier 1 customers from the US, Europe, and Asia, which are also expected to be delivered before year-end. Our operating burn rate continues to remain low at about $300,000 per month, which is a result of a low operating cost and efficient cost management. We anticipate to continue maintain a low burn rate over the next quarter as well. We closed the quarter with a little bit more than $70 million of cash and equivalents and account receivables. Together with our low burn rate, we expect this to afford us long cash runway to execute our strategic plans and continue our organic growth. We have a clean balance sheet, no debt, no loans, no credit lines, and no convertible debt. Moving on to our equity and cash position, as of October 31st, 2025, we had about 11.3 million ADS outstanding. We have 2.8 warrants at the strike price of $5, fully diluted of 14.1 million ADS shares. In the current share price, bring us really close to 100 million market cap, and we expect even to pass it. We are glad to announce that all the warrants that were under the January 2024 registered direct offering were exercised. At the end of October, our cash position increased even further to approximately 18 million. We still have 14 million to receive from warrant exercise. We continue to maintain low burn rate of $300,000 per month, which means we can get to cash flow positive run rate faster. As mentioned earlier, we have clean structure, no debt, no loans, no convertible debt. Sorry. As we indicated over the last year, our goal was to shift to common share trading on Nasdaq. We're glad to update that we're really in the final stage of this process, and we estimate that the final approval for Nasdaq should be received within several months. Wonderful and strategic shift for the company with great benefits, both for the company and for the shareholders. It will enable access and easier US execution for retail investor, broker, and institution. It facilitated eligibility for some core indexes and ETFs like Russell 3000 that currently are not enabling and allowing ADRs-rated companies to enter. It expanding potential liquidity and spread benefits, eliminate all these unnecessary ADS friction and fees, and eliminating all the confusion and misunderstanding of the conversion between the shares that are presented in these finance channels and the actual number of ADS.
Still
We
nothing
expect it to increase transparency, larger volume, expanding shareholder base, and eventually expected increase in our market cap.
Still nothing new on ONDS.
And
It's not in the
important to
press
say
release,
that
guys. You're not missing
meeting
anything.
listing criteria
But
of
by
this process
I think not financial
done
advisor.
through warrant exercise and NTM funding. I will now hand off the call to Oren, our CEO, to review some other.
Once again,
operating
$7.35 price
Oren.
target today on ONDS.
I would like to start with one of the recent announcements that we've made with regard to the new US cybersecurity regulation that was published by the Department of War just, I think, a week or so. And I think that that's an amazing milestone for Mobilicom. You remember earlier that I've discussed and presented Mobilicom's team and our experience across the cyber market, especially working with governments, and the fact that we have developed first to the market the OS3 cybersecurity solution, and later the secured autonomy framework. And that was happening before any other market player decided to move forward to the cybersecurity segment for the small size drones and robots that we are targeting. And yet, not long after that, we see that the new resolution of the US Department of War was to change completely the cybersecurity mechanism that is done today. They are shifting from passive one-time testing of cybersecurity and mandating the shift to online dynamic cybersecurity solution that will run all the time on every defense system, including drones, robots, and autonomous platforms. And that's in complete in line with what OS3 is all about, which is providing online immediate identification, monitoring, and prevention of cybersecurity threats and vulnerabilities evolving on autonomous platforms. So we are proud, again, to some extent, be able to understand how the industry will evolve through the work with governments and be ahead of the market with this innovation, and then be able to meet the needs of the market and the Department of War. Bear in mind that in line with other cybersecurity initiatives, it's expected that the due date to complete that is by September 2027, which is less than 2 years from now, which means that all the companies and big vendors and OEMs serving the DoD, especially under the drones robotics, have to meet that in a very short time frame. And therefore, more than anything else, it will push them forward to seek for partners that can solve the problem for them and help them meet this new regulation mandatory requirement. And Mobilicom currently is the sole player with solution in the market. The defense market cybersecurity solution in general is a market that is projected to reach $79 billion by 2033. And we are sitting on a great position to capitalize on this great innovation. Let's discuss some of the other key operating highlights from the quarter. So earlier in the quarter, in the third quarter, we have published the fact that our biggest customer, tier one player in the United States, which is, by the way, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, in the drones, robotics, and autonomous platform across the United States, both in defense and commercial market, have issued a PO that in the beginning was 1.4 and then was increased to almost $1.6 million to enable the acceleration of manufacturing in view of the Department of War deployment acceleration that they requested from them. If you compare that to previous purchase orders made by the same customers, all were around $200,000. So the jump to $1.6 million roughly is 8 times of the quarterly one and bigger than any quarter before, which gives some indication on the acceleration which is expected going forward. We've seen recently amazing publication by the Department of War and the Army stating that their interest is to deploy 1 million small drones in 2026, and then continuing a pace of 500,000 to 1 million units on a yearly basis, which is an amazing, staggering number in comparison to maybe 10,000 units or lower than that across the entire players today in the industry, if we estimate that. And that jump came to close the gap with Russia and China and Iran that are producing in millions on a yearly basis. So we say that as a great sign that as the United States accelerates deployment and the Department of War accelerates, the partners that we work with receive purchase orders for that acceleration, and therefore Mobilicom received purchase order for acceleration. And we anticipate that once some of those customers program of record, that will be increased dramatically. Second publication that we made this quarter is expanding with the Israeli biggest tier one player with a new design win and new platform for remote control weapon system. This solution includes our controller solutions, the 10-inch controller Pro, which is deployed with the system. In that case, they are starting to deploy and fill it with Asian customers, large nation, and they anticipate that as the project will scale, production and needs for that will scale as well. Liad has mentioned our pivotal shift from ADS direct ordinary shares listed on the NASDAQ, which has great benefits for the company, for the shareholders, and we believe that it will yield much more, will increase in volume and so forth. And that's an important milestone that we promised in the past, and we are fulfilling as we speak, and very close, within days, we believe, to close that. Secured autonomy, the framework that we released, is yet again another innovation of Mobilicom. It's a bigger jump, helping the industry to evolve faster and better into autonomous drones robotics operation that will then enable scalability to fleet and swarm operation that are dependent on autonomy. And here we elevated our offering from a software or cyber solution under the OS3 to a complete ecosystem solution under the secured autonomy. And that's an important jump forward. It's backed by partnership, strategic partnership. First, AI Tech and Mobilicom integrated. In the past, we announced the partnership, but now, several months later, we completed the integration of the OS3 on top of their hardware solution, launching together the industry first NVIDIA-based AI secured autonomy solution, which has all the US Air Force and other certification to be used immediately. I encourage you, go and look for AI Tech, go for their About section in the website. If you go to this history section over there, and then scroll down, you will find their amazing list of current customers across the world. You will see the biggest names in the DoD industry in the United States and Europe, utilizing and using their autonomous computers or mission computers, as they call it. The fact that they chose Mobilicom cybersecurity is great credibility for our solution, and they could preach and leap forward for the implementation across multiple players in the industry. We continued with another completion of integration with ARC, a US company that released the second NVIDIA-based AI secured autonomy solution with Mobilicom. It's on the blue list, the hardware solution with NVIDIA's AI computing at the edge, bundling the OS3 by Mobilicom. It's now applicable for sale. And by the way, we continue with them to also integrate Mobilicom's Skyrocket data link family. So they allow their customers and partners to pick multiple Mobilicom solution and have a wider solution already fully integrated. And you can see that on videos that are released to their customers on the integration and how to build up on a complete drone. So definitely a quarter with great achievements. There are more of those, but we focus on the operating highlights. So we are often asked about the outlook for 2026 and what does it mean for Mobilicom scaling forward. Obviously, it's a forward-looking statement, so consider that under the risk involved with that. But let's share with you some of what our anticipation for the coming quarters. First is our hardware business, the existing families of Starper, mesh networking, electronic warfare software that we also have under that, and the controllers. So we are selling the sales to tier 1 customers and leading defense manufacturers is what we are showing here. There are additional sales to second tier and third tier, but we would like to focus on the big players, those that are most likely to win the majority of the market. We, in 2025, have 2 customers in the design win R&D phase. We simplified stages to only 3. We have 4 in initial production phase. 2 of them we are seeing recently are scaling right now and shifting to production ramp up, which is the next phase. And bringing total the tier 1 players that we are working with to 6. What we anticipate in 2026 is that the amount of design wins and R&D customers, new ones, will be
Just
3
added
to
more
4
ONDS at 622.
that will be in that stage. And then we will
Worst
have
case, if
more
we don't get to
3 to
735,
4
we're going to be
tier 1 leading
retesting the 20
players
DMA
working
again.
with
Today,
us
660.
on initial
So
production
should see a bounce
phase,
back to 660
and
at some
then
point.
2 already in mass production
opinion.
phase, bringing the total amount of tier 1 customers to 8 or to 10, which is a big jump market-wise because each one of them is well positioned to capture significant market share and great programs. Not only that, we anticipate that in 2026, 1 or 2 of our customers will most likely win program of record, large opportunities that last for many, many years, that will bring Mobilicom great visibility on the production. And
Making
on the
some
back
big
of their
promises
win,
here at
we will win
MOB.
with them. So we anticipate a dramatic jump on the amount
Look at
of
this.
tier 1 customers, and in fact, our market share
This is,
across the world. And
I know
we
there's an
focus
echo now,
on
but
United States.
that's like the most convicted
On
I've
the
ever heard him
software
about
and
guidance.
cybersecurity business
Basically
pipeline,
guiding for hockey stick
we
revenue
are
growth next year.
completing 2025 with 2 strategic NVIDIA-based autonomy computer, and we discussed that earlier. We would like to jump on the amount of players and strategic partners in 2026 to have 4 to 6 strategic partners, both NVIDIA and Qualcomm. And by that, we would like to bring ourselves to 60-70% of the market share and continue then after. And that means that we would like to lock the market for potential competitors that might come with solutions in this field that we are leading, and ink and close the partnership and then the market share with the biggest players working with NVIDIA and Qualcomm on that edge autonomy. In addition to that, under the secured autonomy, we would like to close 2 AI autonomy software strategic partners and integration that will bundle with our solution and bring a full ecosystem solution that will help others, the players in this industry, elevate themselves faster. It lower investment on their side and take a ready-made ecosystems of solution, hardwares of a la carte from one side to OS free and of this market and other AI autonomy applications and so forth. So that will be considerable move forward for us. And then many ask us what will be the cash flow positive yearly run rate estimated. And we believe that with around $12 million in revenue as a yearly run rate, which is translated to $3 million per quarter, quarterly run rate, we can get to cash flow positive. Obviously, we believe that as the United States accelerates, DoD specifically, to drone adoption, the program allocation, program of record and POs, as we all anticipate, and as the government has mentioned. On the back of that, Mobilicom's leading customers and partners, if they are the chosen partners and winners of those large programs of record, and then Mobilicom receive the software and hardware purchase order for production ramp up from those customers, as that sequence will happen, we believe that we can expect significant ramp up in our sales that will bring us to this quarterly run rate of $3 million somewhere in the end of 2026, maybe beginning of 2027. And this is our estimation. Bear in mind, there is a gap in the United States between where America wants to be and the push, enormous push by the DoD and the government behind drones and robotics, especially small ones, and where it is right now. So the shift is the activity that we see right now in the market. I hope that now that the shutdown was lifted, things will start rolling again in the industry, and we will get there, although it was slightly delayed by the shutdown. And that's the bright future we see for this industry, that Mobilicom is centered and can capitalize on this amazing shift and transition based on the infrastructure that we've built with amazing product, IP, know-how, customers, and the right team members to execute it. I think that this is the time to move to some Q&A.
Yes, Oren. So the first question that we received from an investor was, why Mobilicom used the previous February 2025 ATM?
I think that was in line with what we had explained earlier in the presentation. It was one of our goals that we have communicated to the investors along the year. We stated clearly that the shift from ADS to shares, common share trading on the NASDAQ, is an important shift forward for the company, for the investors, for the shareholders, that will accelerate adoption. More investors can enjoy that and join Mobilicom, and greater visibility, as well as more, I think, opportunity to be bought by either ETFs or by indexes, which is additional institutional passive investment vehicles. For that, we had to meet some criteria of the NASDAQ. Therefore, we have used the fact of the funding that we received from the warrants, and then the ATM in addition to that, to meet the criteria of the NASDAQ to exercise the shift and actually listing as common share again. We've mentioned that we are very close, and it's, we believe, in days from that, and we anticipate that common share trading will commence on December 1st. That was an important milestone for us, and only for that amazing milestone we have utilized the ATM. Otherwise, we didn't really need the money for our current operation. Obviously, once we have that, it will strengthen our balance sheet as we are preparing and working with the biggest player in the industry and scaling as we anticipate with the government. So that was the reason for that. Everything was known, released to the customer, to the investors, voted on the shareholder meeting, and got the great support by all parties for this right move.
Thank you, Oren. Another question, this matter, is why did the company issue extended ATM right now?
Institutional investors, some of them understand how the company, how another company would like to perform, and some has raised the question to just understand our vision, and it's important to share it with everybody through this call. The company currently have a very strong cash position to support its current organic growth, and we've seen that in the numbers that we have published now, and it's growing. We believe that an emerging NASDAQ company that is well positioned, like Mobilicom, to capitalize from this rapid expected market growth, which is on a marathon race to fulfill these great achievements and become a large player in the industry, should hold all the different capital facilities to support further growth in the future. And we have the ATM for that, we have the shell for that, and we'll also prepare different avenues, because we have to be prepared ahead of time for everything that is happening market-wise. And as you've seen by the government, 2026 for them is the year of shift and scalability. We also seen some other examples of other amazing drone companies utilizing such facility of ATM. I can mention a few of them, like Unusual Machines that took significant millions of dollars with that, or Paladin, only this year that took additional funding with us. But it's important to note right now that we have no plans now, definitely at the current share price, to use the extended ATM and raise funding that will substantially dilute our shareholders. It's not in line with what we as management and shareholders would like to do, and I don't think it's the right move for the company right now. But preparing infrastructure is one thing, and use it when the time is right is another thing. If you ask us as management where we would like to be with capital raise and what will be the future raises, so future raises will be considered for further raising only on the back of significant milestones, such as M&A as opportunity will be identified, or once one of the customers of Mobilicom wins large program of record that will require strengthening our balance sheet in the eyes of the Department of War or the European Union countries. So in some future potential raise that,
what time should we cut this off? Because we gotta get to pre-market.
Let's go around 9:15 since we'll be staying live with everyone.
would
What do you
elevate
think?
Mobilicom's running in the market, introducing strategic investors that already expressed interest in such round, or significant institutional investors, and by that have a higher profile of solid players together with our retail investors and others in this market. So this is how we envision the future. The ATM is an infrastructure like other infrastructure we are preparing, and currently there is no plan today at the current share price definitely to utilize that vehicle and significantly dilute everybody. So I hope that I explain what is our motivation on building that and why we've done it, and how we would like to be prepared and what we vision as the right methodology for company growth that might require additional raising in the future.
Thank you, Oren. I see that we received few questions from Barry Sign, CFA from Litchfield Hills Research. Barry, let's see if you can. The microphone is yours.
Good morning, Oren and Liad. Can you hear me okay?
Oh, I had a
Yes, we
limit
can.
order at 6:16. I
great.
forgot about. So now I added more.
First of all,
Yes,
congratulations
at
on a
6:16.
tremendous amount of strategic progress and great quarter financially. I had a couple of more strategic questions. First, Oren, maybe we can go back to the recent announcement out of the Pentagon on cybersecurity standards, and you just gave some good information in terms of a timeline. There's really, no other competitive solutions. So what are you hearing from customers since this announcement was made? Is your phone ringing? And then if you look out at the market, could you give us any way to think about what this might mean from a revenue standpoint? Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. So as we stated, the offering and the OS3 and the cybersecurity and the secure autonomy was not something that we got there by mistake. It was carefully crafted several years ago, understanding the challenges of this government and understanding other industries like the vehicular industries that did the same path forward, the automotive industry, and analyze and bringing our great expertise from the cyber market of the great team that we have in-house to craft the right strategy going forward. We are happy that that was in line with what we anticipated through our discussion and work with government, that their regulation has shifted on the right moment, and they understood the risk involved, definitely on operating drones or robots in the battlefield without a proper protection. And therefore, they came out with this new cybersecurity regulation. And that's important because it has an amazing impact on the secured autonomy and OS3 of Mobilicom, because we have carefully planned the solution for the last 3 years. We have crafted the cybersecurity and participated in standardization in the United States and helping the standard creation, hand-to-hand working with governments, and then being ready with the
All right, Ben, you got ready to go?
commercial solution in the marketplace for which
Yeah.
is optimized
All right, guys.
for small-sized drones or robots. Which
You've
is
been
the
listening
challenging how to reduce things to this
to the
small
MOB
scale,
CEO.
small space, power consumption.
If you're interested in this, you
CPU
can get the
power and so
transcript
on.
later. Maybe we'll
And being ready for the revolution to happen.
post it on
And
our account or
then
something.
An amazing
So a lot of
time,
interesting things going on
the
with
regulation
MOB.
from
Let
the
me
government came.
end that webinar right now as we transition into our pre-market show. But MOB, nice sequential quarterly revenue growth, nice balance sheet, promising. Looks like is guiding for hockey stick growth in 2026 without precise timelines or precise numbers, but teasing a lot of big stuff that they think they're going to win in 2026. Now, let's transition to our pre-market show. And to do that, let's just do the countdown again, all right? Just to reset everyone's minds. Here we go. You know what I'm waiting for, Rhett?
Oh, you're waiting for it? All right.
I got. My brain is used to that. It pumps me up. Like I can't talk without that. So anyway, we got Laptop Travel here as well. We'll talk with him in just a couple minutes. First, performance review. This is our morning note that I publish every morning at 6:45 a.m. This is the return of my story trading portfolio. It's a trading account based on specific trade ideas shared on our Discord and on this morning show and throughout the day in the chat rooms. Of course, individual results will vary based on how you execute throughout the day. But in any case, yesterday I was up 1.6% versus the SPY roughly flat and up a little over 600% year to date, just knocking on the highs for the year. Okay, so we're still performing well despite some rockiness in the markets. I have to tell you, I downgraded. There's a macro discussion in that morning note. Maybe I should just show it for the folks who are not familiar. This is the layout. We got a macro discussion. I downgraded to yellow alert today. We got all the catalysts in Trump world and company-specific catalysts, and then we get into the trade ideas over here after that. Okay, so I downgraded to yellow alert today. Things are a little bit touchy, man, here. I'm a little bit concerned. IWM back below the 50 DMA. I'm seeing a lot of heaviness in crypto and also poor breadth in risk assets yesterday. And we're not getting, buying on, we're getting like a sell the news on the government reopening. All these are warning signs to me. We're still above the bull line on the QQQ and SPY, the 50 DMA. So the larger caps are healthier. But this is definitely concerning to me. So I went to yellow alert, and yellow alert we'll put definitions up at some point. It just means basically be more cautious, be more selective on your trades, higher cash positions. And I said, if we reclaim or whenever we reclaim this 50 DMA on IWM, or if we end up holding it today for the close, not a wick, but if we end up holding the 50 DMA, I'm going to return to a green signal for tomorrow. But I don't love that. Laptop, 60 seconds, comments on the macro if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm very cautious on just like you said, showing some weakness here. A lot of things going on in sentiment wise. Looking at individual stocks right now, I don't have a feel for QQQ or IWM.
You have a green bow tie on today. Doesn't that mean we're going up?
That means I didn't feel like we're in red.
Okay, all right. So you want it to go up.
Hopefully.
You're willing it into existence. I got it.
Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
Another notable thing is gold and silver. Man, I've been playing with options intraday on gold, and if I only kept them overnight, I had them Friday. If I kept it over the weekend, I would have made like 7 times. I had them yesterday. If I made it over the weekend, well, it would have been up a little bit with gold up $2. But anyway, man, why don't I have the balls to keep these overnight? So that's another kind of warning sign to me. Something's going on. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's definitely in yellow alert territory. Now, that being said, we've been finding alpha almost every day. We crushed it with our top 2 picks yesterday, which was On Holdings, which was a major win for me yesterday, and also AMD, which could have been a major win, but it was just a small win for me yesterday. I just was not aggressive with it. Man, the thing bounced right off of my target yesterday. Rhett, you were out sick yesterday. I gave a 2 support and a 260 target on AMD yesterday. And
that was amazing.
250 and it hit 260. And that was our number 1 pick of the day in the morning. Though, I mean, if I had the balls to do that with call options, I would have made an absolute killing. But
let's get a quick little thing here. I just want to play this video that I made because we didn't get to play it this morning.
Okay, go ahead. AMD was the number 1 pick of the day. This is the number 2 pick of the day. Let me just go through the AMD numbers, and then thesis here is simple. AMD is the new NVIDIA. That's it. Okay, that's the thesis for the day. AMD is the new NVIDIA. So the targets I put here in the morning note was 253.50, which how hard again pre-market? Got to 254. So there's a resistance around that 253.50. It overshot a little bit. And then after that, I have 260. Those are my 2 upside targets for today on AMD, 253.50 and 260, with supports at 250 and 246.
All right. I mean, it can go on and on, but
Thank you,
that was amazing right there, Ben.
Yeah, thank you so much. And then the pre-market calls in ONON was amazing. I was up like 17 grand before the market opened on ONON just on common shares. It was amazing. But so I have confidence in my ability to find stocks will buck the market trend, and ERs are a big part of that. Looking for catalysts. So we got a big ER list we're looking at today. There's a lot of interesting things. A lot of them, man. There's a lot of stuff. This is my ER list. I didn't even look at SPCB yet, but it looks like maybe they had a good report.
How about that ONDS?
We're going to dig into that.
ONDS, yeah.
That's the big one.
So on JNUG on the gold. So if you look at a daily chart, and I've been tracking this since February, we took 2 different tacks. We had one angle, then we had a huge jump up and another angle, and now we just had a correction. We're right back at the 50. That's where we're headed. We've reset, so it's bullish.
I'm looking at the GLD chart. Can you what's your take on the GLD? I put in the morning note this morning that we're heading to 400 again. Silver is basically already there. Look at the RSI. The RSI is not. Mm-hmm. It's not overbought yet.
The pattern is similar. The numbers aren't the same.
Yeah.
And you're way above the 50 on the GLD. Yeah. I like JNUG here.
Okay, so I don't really trade JNUG. I do gold GLD options though. But so I have GLD as a top pick in the morning note today. Top pick in the morning note. I said that we could be approaching 400 in the next 24 hours, is what I said. I think it was 396. There was a resistance around 396 that I noted in there. But in any case, look, ONDS, I'm all over this. A little disagreement between me and the Godfather knows is looking at the pure valuation multiple on this. I'm looking at the magnitude of the beat versus analyst estimates is, to me, more important, at least for what short-term price action for today. So ONDS, let me pull up the numbers over here. Okay, ONDS, 10 million revenue beats 7 million revenue. EPS came in at -3 cents versus -5 cents. Next quarter, they raised guidance from 25 million to 36 million, beating estimates of 27 million. And most importantly, they established initial guidance for 2026 of at least 110 million versus analyst expectations. 110 versus analyst expectations of 78 million. Okay, so those are all huge, big beats. And I understand the EV to sales might be 20 times. However, they have 880 million cash. They're, I think, the leader in the small cap drone space. You're going to get a premium just for being the leader. You're going to get an additional premium. I believe you get a multiple on the 880 million cash because based on recent history, you see what they're doing. They're using that cash to make strategic acquisitions and acquisitions that are going to dramatically raise the revenue. There's an expectation that's going to continue. So not only do you get a premium on their earnings multiple, you get a premium on their you get a multiple on their cash, you get a sentiment, because of the market leader. That's my opinion on it, at least in terms of how the market's going to react today on this. However, you got a headwind in IWM. IWM is going to be tough on this one today, but my targets on ONDS are going to be the 20 and the 50 DMAs. 20 DMA at 660, 50 DMA at 735. I think they can possibly hit today. I know if you're looking at it now, it looks a little bit scary, and who knows, it might fail. Sometimes my trade ideas fail. Initially, I got into this morning at 582, flipped out at 620 for a quick win. Then after I had a chance to really digest that press release, I added back starting in the 630s, and my average is probably 640 now in my second entry. So I'm down on the second tranche. So gold and ONDS, I think, are two top picks for the day. We'll get into more. I'll pause there to get your thoughts, guys, on ONDS. And by the way, Dougie Fresh and I have been loading up on $6 ONDS calls. When do they expire? December something or other.
December 5th, I believe.
December 5th, $6 calls.
December 5th.
All right. So that, if you were with us on our live streams, you would have been
Already in it early.
Yep. All right. Laptop Travel, what are your thoughts on ONDS for today?
So, and on ONDS today, I think we're going to see a lot of volume come in. And I think before you said 737 was your target.
Yeah.
And my target, so my target is actually, my number comes out to 737.
Wow. So you're bullish on this too for today. All right. Beautiful.
Yes, I am.
Dougie, what do you think about
It looks
ONDS?
good to me. You guys know. I mean, this daily chart looks wonderful. And that's why I said I was getting options before with you, Ben. I was the one who mentioned it, I think, on the show.
I was almost hoping that they would miss on this past quarter, but raise guidance. And on that miss, then it would drop to 3, because I knew with all these acquisitions they're making lately, they're going to have a big splash in terms of their forward-looking guidance. So I anticipated that regardless. I was just hoping this last quarter would be a miss, and who knows, maybe we get a flush down to the 200 DMA. That didn't happen. They beat on all time frames. This past quarter, next year, in a big way. So I don't think we're going to be visiting that 200 DMA, in my opinion. All right. So that's ONDS. Now, there's a bunch of other stocks as well, pretty interesting here. Smaller caps, I think, for the most part. Wow, look at this IDN. I bought this last night at 475, and I sold it at like 515.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
In fact, let me give you the numbers on this. I didn't hold it overnight. I held it a little bit overnight, but then I sold it like 520 or something. But IDN, a penny profit beats a penny loss. 6 million revenue beats 5.4 million revenue. I don't know. At these prices, I think there's probably better things to do at this point, but up 27%. We alerted that in our Discord last night. I was live trading with you, Dougie, when I bought this at 475.
I do remember
that?
Yeah, I remember.
I was the first person to buy. I'm like, why is
there was no other buys.
I was like, no one's buying it. I'll buy it. I bought it at 475. All right. Should have kept it. Anyway, let me bring up a couple other possible winners for you today. Now, ASPI, look, I have very good memories making a lot of money on what's the right way to phrase this, Laptop? When basically when a company is either spinning something off or there's an IPO or something and it kind of unlocks the sum of the parts valuation. I made great money on that with 3Com and Palm Pilot. I made great money on that when Yahoo announced the Alibaba IPO date. And it seems to always work. Now the difference is you get those rapid, huge re-ratings when there's a very specific date announced, in my experience. So ASPI, this morning, I put it in the morning note. Let me grab my morning note here for the details. I wasn't even aware of this until last night when someone put it on our Discord. But the catalyst for ASPI is their subsidiary called Quantum Leap Energy. Last night filed confidentially for proposed IPO of class of common stock. So basically, they're going to IPO the subsidiary. They have Quantum Leap Energy. I don't know anything about it, but I did an analysis with AI, and it's saying that Quantum Leap Energy can add $10 to $20 a share in value to ASPI. I don't know if that's accurate, but like I said, I got very good, results in the past playing these types of catalysts. You have any thoughts on that, Laptop?
Not specifically on that. I mean, I definitely agree that there's lots of times perceived value when companies do a spinoff.
Okay,
This
so
is
I
great.
I
But
bought
nothing
that.
specifically SPI.
All right,
And
fine.
you're going to
So-
talk about Tonics, right?
Yes, and then Tonics, we're going to talk about possible explosive move coming on TONX. So TONX, they finally reported earnings. They'll be out of the quiet period shortly. I have a feeling, based on a conversation I had with management, that they basically told me, oh, during the quiet period, unfortunately, we can't do buybacks. We can't do insider buys, kind of hinting that once the quiet period ends, that there might be some activity on that front. So they just reported earnings. They reported their NAV at like $10 or $11 a share, but you have to reprice it because that was as of end of last quarter. So when I did math, it came out to like a little over $8 a share. So it's trading at like over a 50% discount to NAV. TONX is, and look at this beautiful declining 20-day moving average, which has been this bear resistance line since it broke down on August 27th. If this thing breaks above the 20 DMA, every trader is going to see this. This thing can explode and have a multi-day move to like 550. I was loading up on call options yesterday. Laptop, what are your thoughts on this TONX chart?
So I like the chart where it is today. I've already been burned on this stock a few times, and
Me too.
some of our subscribers have.
Yeah.
But if you listen to, and I've been really, really digging in deep with Tom Lee and BM&R and FGNX, these companies, if they get a 20% premium a discount to the NAV, they're happy. And so we're looking at 50%. This is by far a white sale.
Yeah. All right. So, and just the technical, I love this 20 MA line, man. If we break above
beautiful.
it, every trader is going to jump all over this.
All right, so what's your target for
we're
that?
right there.
TONX, it's in the morning note. I have the target.
571.
379. Oh, sorry.
I will go 440 to 5.
You say if it breaks 280, there's a clear swing target at 550.
I said this morning, if it breaks 380,
Oh, yeah.
If it breaks 380, then the target is 550 is what I said. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Misprint says 280.
Misprint.
380.
I'm fixing it.
Okay.
380. If 380 breaks, I think you have a swing target of 550. Some resistance up here at 440 first.
Mm-hmm.
But this could see an explosive move over the next few days.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe-
because
Definitely early on
50s
that news.
The 50s at 563, 564.
Yeah,
No,
I
the
mean,
50s at 570.
who knows?
Sorry.
Maybe the market wants to wait for them to say we bought back shares or there's an insider buy. But if it breaks above the 20 DMA today, it's not going to wait. So.
And
All right.
because Trump signed this the bill to end the government shutdown and things are settled.
Oh,
have
here
a
we
lot
go
of
with Curie.
traders.
Oh, hello. Let me get to sell some Curie at the open. This was my top pick last night until wow, 7% dividend yield. Whoa.
All right, let's lock in these top picks. So we're going.
We're just adding ONDS. It's the same thing as the morning note, but I'm bumping up ONDS to number 1 ahead of Curie. That's it.
All right.
All right. So, wow, we were loading up on Curie last night in our Discord at $4, $4.10, $4.24. Price target this morning in the morning note, I think, was $4.65. $4.65. It could go to the mid fives possibly. All right, I put that in there. Possibility of a mid fives move, but 465 is your resistance on Curie.
And it hit
It says here 5 to 550.
All right, we're open.
I think I just sold half of the Curie at the open. I think if it went through.
All right, guys.
I just sold half of mine at. No, I didn't.
Oh, I got a bad fill. I filled at 445. Mother. All right. Oh,
480.
okay.
It's
Sell
spiking.
more here. Let me sell some at 470. Could this limit up? Look at 488. Oh, okay.
Yes, it can.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
there it
okay, I
is.
just sold another
All green
half.
bar.
It's about to hold. Oh, come on. Let's hold, baby. Oh, God. Oh, come on.
497, 5
Holy
coming.
crap. I don't have any shares. I only have 2,500 shares left. I think I'm going to be all out here. I have some in my retirement account, but okay, for now I'm all out of Curie. That was beautiful. My first sale was really bad. And then here we go with ONDS. Dude, guys, we are killing it today.
ONDS.
Killing it today. Let me
71.
I'm going to take a little bit of profit here because I have a huge position in ONDS that I bought this morning. So taking a little bit off the table on that pop. Woo! Story trading is killing it. Let's see if Tonex jumps later. All right. So we got ONDS, ASPI not working yet. Curie, did I get all out yet? Curie, did I say I'm all out? What the hell?
ONDS, keep going.
Fidelity is so.
Oh,
I must
about
be
to
all
sell
out.
half of my ONDS.
Oh, you
It's
saw? Okay,
cruising.
hold on. Let me get back to ONDS.
Yeah, it's cruising.
I'm still in. I haven't hit my price yet.
Hey, how
Where are
much
you
are
getting
call
to?
options up? Our call options are up 78% today, 25% since we bought them or so.
30. I'm up
where you at?
33%. It's up 100% today. Them call options.
All right, let me sell a little more ONDS here.
Woo! Keep on cruising.
All right, I got some
There you go.
Curie that I bought in a retirement account yesterday. I think. Let me see. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm up 4,000 in my retirement account. That's a nice one day haul. I think I'm gonna sell that.
Yeah.
Um,
How long you holding ONDS for?
all right, I'm
here?
out of Curie at this point.
It looks
7-Eleven for me.
Nice.
ONDS. Let's see.
It's getting there,
What
huh?
a brilliant day today. I mean, I have a
I
lot
hit
of shares.
710. Look at that. I missed by a penny.
Are you out? Are you all out?
No, selling half at 7-Eleven.
I already sold a bunch. I don't know how much I. Wow, these call options are up 132% now on ONDS. Should we sell
Yeah.
those call options here?
I think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell all but-
55%, 150.
I'm selling.
How many do you have?
65 contracts. I'm going to sell 60 of them here.
I would
Yeah,
sell
but-
40 or 45.
All right, I'll sell 40. Yeah, that's what we have a laptop here for. Maybe we're going to limit up here. So I just
There
sold
you go.
40 of the ONDS contracts here.
I just locked in a few of mine.
Beautiful.
I
Look at
sold like
Curie keeps
20.
going. I sold that prematurely. ASPI is a fail for me today so far.
I'm at 512 for Curie
Wow. Yeah.
for myself.
IDN, I sold that prematurely.
ONDS cost me there.
right, let me
ONDS
see how
coming
much-
back a little bit, but that
How
was
much
a beauty.
ONDS I have left? I still have a 11% position. I think maybe I should sell one.
Lulu running up right here. Remember that?
Oh, I kept what did I keep overnight? That
Oh yeah, Lulu. Keep going, baby. Oh, I got a bunch
Oh, a
of them.
CMG that I kept overnight, just on technicals only. I don't like advertising technical only plays, but man, I had the
That's all I
3150
advertise.
I know. I had the 3150 call options on this, but I sold them. You know, I'm not going to bother a CMG because I just want to focus on ONDS. I'm going to take the profit on CMG here. MBIS down another 5%, guys. That is insanity. Ooh, thank God we avoided that one. Let me see what my position size is now on ONDS. I'm down to an 8% position. How much of your ONDS did you sell, laptop?
0.
Oh, wow.
I had a 50% sale at 7-Eleven and missed it by a penny.
Ah,
Oh shit.
all right.
That was my number.
Yeah, are you serious? You had a limit order at 7-Eleven?
Yep,
Oh, sucks.
I hit
Sorry, that
710.
happens. I hate that.
I know.
I'm gonna reload some here on this dip.
On this dip right here,
Yeah,
that
I'm
might be a
reloading
good
some.
idea. Coming down to that
I
636.
just reloaded at 643.
Yeah.
Going a little bit lower. Man, Curie. I should have held Curie a little longer.
Curie's-
Damn.
Curious.
I'm still
Wow.
holding
my
Curie for
God, I should-
512.
Damn, look at
Look at
that.
this.
512.
Curie.
Oh my
I should
gosh.
have held IDN a little longer. Mother.
Damn,
And it's-
Lulu running up too.
My Curie at
Every time.
512 and it hit 510. So I'm off by 2 pennies there.
Dude, this Discord rocks, huh?
Yeah,
good
we're
at horseshoes.
destroying it, guys.
Oh, IMRX coming now, baby. IMRX for you, baby. Let's look at the daily chart. Really nice news
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
But this has been difficult, this one.
No, that looks good.
Let's see. I have a 715 target on IMRX. It's 710. We'll see if it can break out of 715. That'll be fun if it does. Look at IDN up 40%. Wow. I underestimated the move on this one.
Holy
I was
cow!
the
I
fir-
just
I was the
shorted down the
first
Qs
person-
and they just went flying down. That was a beauty. I'm gonna
Oh, you're
lock in
shorting the
that.
market?
I just shorted the Qs just because I didn't even say it because it happened so fast and it just took a huge red
Oh
candle.
man.
That was such
oh,
an easy
Yo,
no,
I
this
just
one
downed
EMA
that
now.
I did the same.
Oh
Dude,
my
I-
god!
I put in a
70 to
morning note this
95
morning, guys.
contract.
Look,
Oh,
this is
man.
this looks like it's developing. In the morning note this morning, I said we could be retesting the lows.
I said that
Oh.
this morning on the show.
I guess I should.
I think
One more
tomorrow it
puts.
might try to dip down to that 50.
I
again.
think we could. Yep, I think we can retest the lows.
And
on-
maybe we run it back
the
up Monday
indices.
morning like we did again. Oh my god, dude! Look at his
Oh
the
my
Q's coming
God,
down.
look at this
Oh,
IDN. Holy crap!
this show is crazy this morning.
I was the first one to buy it at
You
475.
certainly were. Oh
Damn
man,
it, why
look at
didn't I
that thing
keep
up
it?
40%.
I only made like $1,500 on it. Ah,
ONDS
my
coming
God.
back.
Look at
ONDS
these
coming
Qs.
back. All right, I'm gonna
Coming
sell
back.
half of those cheap shares I just bought.
There you go.
Dude, this is the best Discord on all FinTech.
Oh my god, that was nuts. I think I might sell the Qs right there. It looks like it still wants to go down some more, but I'm way
Oh,
up.
on is up. I have on call
I'm
options.
selling
Oh, holy shit! Where are my on call options at, baby? Oh, my on call options are up 130% today, baby. What did I say on the morning note this morning? I said 48 swing. Should I sell the on call options right here, guys?
Let me see.
Oh, wow,
Yeah, it's up nice.
dude, I'm up.
Oh yeah. It's
I'm
up
gonna
a little
sell-
Wow,
bit.
the Qs are a bloodbath this
I only
morning.
have-
Look at
Oh my
this.
god, yeah.
All right, hold on.
Holy
I'm selling 75% of my
I
on
guess I
calls.
sold way too early.
All right, just sold the ONON calls. Look at IDN. Holy shit. Oh my god.
42%, 44%.
Oh,
Damn,
I was like, why isn't
43.
anyone buying this? I'll buy it at 475.
44%. It's just
Oh my
cruising.
gosh, why didn't I keep it? Holy mother. By the way, I'm reducing my LDI. I have way too much exposure. I'm concerned about a bunch of things right now. So I'm taking a loss on a portion of my position.
And Q's dipping down even more.
I'm taking ONDS. I'm taking LDI down to a 7.5% position.
So you still holding those puts?
No, I sold them.
I sold mine at 95. They're at like 130 now.
Are they real? Oh no, I
Yeah.
just got
AMRX,
out.
baby! Holy shit!
I
Here we
just
go.
got out, Red. It's going down a little
IMRX
more right
breaking
now.
715. In at 675 last night. Dude, we rock.
Which one?
IMRX.
IMRX.
Oh, IMRX.
We
Morning
just
note. You
broke,
see
we
that?
just broke resistance at the target I gave. The target I gave on the morning note for IMRX.
750.
I said 750 if 715 breaks. All right, let's try to stick with that. Holy shit, this is the best fucking show on FinTwit. All right.
It certainly is.
Oh my god, everything's just hitting.
All right,
It's
let's find
insane.
some more stuff.
There's no one that can analyze the market like we do. That's the thing.
Oh,
Like
oh,
I
yeah.
got charts down to a science, and you got everything else covered, Ben. And we have laptop travels knowledge.
Oh, here we
and,
go with
and Red. It's
Oh,
pretty wild.
IMRX. Oh, baby. I think I
ONDS
just
coming
sold.
back.
I think I just sold. The target was 750.
ONDS. There you
Oh,
go.
I'm out at
Yeah, look at that.
745. All
I'm
right.
up 8% on my
Look at
common
that.
shares,
What do you
guys.
look at that? What's that?
I'm up almost 9% on my common share for ONDS.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
ONDS circling back to the top,
Dude,
baby.
the Qs
Yep.
might bounce
I
right
got
up
an
there, Red, for a
11%
quick
position.
bounce.
And ONDS.
No, let me check. Maybe.
Just a quick bounce. Nothing crazy. I don't know though. I wouldn't even
It's
play it.
looking ugly though. I
Yeah,
don't know.
honestly, it
Like,
looks like it just dipped down even more.
looks like it's gonna be a bloodbath for Laurent.
Yeah.
I'm selling a little more ONDS here and going back.
Probably
to
should have
the
kept them.
Going
puts
back
for
to
a
the
while.
macro, look, to me, it looks like we're retesting this. We're retesting the lows, guys.
Yeah.
It looks like we're retesting the
You
lows.
keep
Hate to
saying that,
say
but
it.
what are we gonna do about it?
I don't know.
We're gonna pick.
Do we buy more puts right here?
I don't need to do anything about it. I'm killing it on individual
Yeah,
stocks.
yeah. Never mind. We don't-
I mean-
Honestly, yeah, we don't. What we do is wait
IBM,
for it to pop up a
44%.
little bit.
And
then
what
we
I
put it
could
back
do
down.
is sell more of
Yeah.
my. I could sell like
Not mine,
stocks that
it's not
are
here.
not top picks today. Like that, I could do. Like maybe I should sell the ASPA.
ONDS going right back up. There
you
it
know what?
goes.
You know what? I'm gonna.
ONDS going up higher.
All right, hold
Yep.
on. I'll be there.
Look at that.
I'll
Almost
get
a high a
to
day.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Yep. Just
All right.
up
You know
higher.
what? I'm selling the ASPI. I'm selling.
7.
I'm selling more LDI. How about that? That's what I'll do. This is how I'm gonna manage the drawdown in the market that I'm kind of predicting right now.
This
IDN
is
up
how you do
45% now. 45% on IDN. Holy mother smokers! Oh my god!
Sold half my ONDS right there at the 712.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
711 actually.
I'm at a
7-Eleven.
9% position.
Got the
Doug,
712.
Does
There it
anybody know
goes.
anything about Gatekeeper? Because that was a money
Yes.
mark deal.
Yes, they're exploding. They're
Yeah,
great.
it's
I have it
great.
in my retirement
I
account.
have it too.
I don't
my
show it.
account.
I don't show it. I'm looking it up, and
It's on an
$1.64
OTC.
now. It's an OTC.
I know that.
It's
Yeah.
GKPRF. It's
Oh, they changed it?
$1.68.
I had
GK
GTKP.
No,
GKPRF.
GKPRF is what it's been.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got
Oh
that.
man,
See?
can you
Look
imagine
it
if
up.
I kept my 3150
Yeah, it looks
CMT
good.
calls? Damn it!
No, it's not there.
I'm looking at it right
No
now.
volume. No
Oh,
volume.
Those 3150 C.
Oh well. What's today?
How much? How
The
many more
12th?
ONON?
Oh yeah, it's not moving
13.
today. You're right.
Those contracts.
There's no volume. No trades.
It's not even moving today. You're right.
There's something
weird.
going on.
Yeah, you're right. Something is going on.
All right.
Maybe they're halted. They took a $13.5 million in private placement.
Up 1.8% today, guys. It could have been a lot more.
Wow.
Damn, Qs are just dipping even harder, right? We probably
Like
should have just
1.8,
bought them when I just
yeah.
said that, huh?
I guess I got to put the Qs on.
Damn.
Holy shit! I
It's
would've-
happening, guys.
Whoa.
We are retesting. We are going to retest the lows. I feel like maybe I should sell more stocks.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Lows on the indexes and the green on the individuals.
I've lost so much money on Fannie Mae. Should I just throw in the towel on Fannie Mae?
Yes. I didn't
Yes?
like that one to begin with.
No, it
Yeah,
didn't break
it's
this.
a
Let me
government
look at
deal.
it.
Don't trust it. It's a government deal. Don't trust it.
I didn't like it to begin
It's
with.
right at the 200-day
Manipulated.
moving average. Oh, why the hell did I keep CCCX overnight? Motherfucker. All right. Sorry, excuse my language. All right, I got to take some losses on individual stocks that I don't want right now in this downturn.
Shit, Palantir's taking a beating. Hey, do you guys see what you call it? Michael Burry's no longer.
Yeah, he's gonna quit doing his hedge fund.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Hold on. Should I sell all the LDI for now, guys?
LDI.
I'm thinking of selling it all for now.
Oh, gosh.
Oof, look at the Qs.
Getting
I think I'm going to sell it
destroyed.
all. Is that stupid?
There's nothing there. Ben,
I'm
there's
selling
nothing
all.
there.
I'm selling all the LDI for now. I'll
I
read
know.
it.
I'm looking at that. Wow.
I lost a lot of money on that one. It's all right.
But he's gonna just come straight down the entire morning.
Dude, my morning note called it again on the Qs. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude. I should've-
CONX, baby. Holy crap. Oh, this could be another big breakout for us. 380. We break 380, and this thing is gone over the next 2 days. Wow. Look at gold even cry. That's not
I
a good
sold
sign.
half with no. I sold half of my ONDS with no further limit orders. Still
Okay. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. I'm at a 6.5% position on ONDS.
holding. If
Get
it
my
makes it to
ass
737,
in,
I would sell.
You
think? Ben?
Yeah, 730. Well, my target today was the 50. If it touches the 50 DMA or gets near, it'd be all out, I think.
You would think
The
we're at
50
the
DMA came
Qs.
down to 740. I was dealing with old data. 740. No, I said 737. I'd say like 735 all out. How
You
about
would
that?
think the Qs would like to bounce
Okay.
up a little
I got
bit, but they're not.
7. Okay.
Coming straight down.
Hey,
Damn.
someone's at Laptop Travel. If you were to like Apple right here, I mean, it looks like if we're gonna break the all-time highs, especially bucking the market trend today. What calls would
Wow,
be-
look at NBIS. Holy shit. All right, I gotta delete something so I can make room for QQQ here. We don't need
So,
CX.
Rhett, I like Apple, and I don't know if you've been following the story, but they are a potential bidder against Elon Musk for GSAT.
Yeah, I saw that. I put it in the morning note this morning.
Right.
TONX, guys, breaking 380. This
Let's
thing can
go.
go crazy over the next couple of
Yeah,
days.
it
I'm in
is.
the $2.50 call options. I'm in the
There you
$2.50 call
go.
options because I can't buy common shares at Fidelity. I had to go with calls. Oh, wait a second. I have some $5 calls too that I'm underwater on. Let me put limit orders for those. I'll leave that there. I can't believe I lost money. That's 31.50 CMG calls. If I only kept it another day, they're 40 cents now. I bought them at 30 cents, sold them at like 20 cents. They're now 40 cents. Wow. Whoa, Tonex might be gone, guys. Holy smokes!
Look at it go.
Let's check our call options, baby. I wish I was able to do common shares on this for more liquidity. Oh, that sucks. All right, I'm in
This might be a place to buy calls on QQQs.
QQQ call from Laptop Travel, calling the bottom on the Qs
Possibly.
right now.
I just ran. Oh my gosh, look at Tonics. Oh.
Maybe I'm surprised GLD's down on this. That might be an opportunity. I don't know, but wow, did we nail it today? It's just IDN was the biggest surprise for me. That did much better than I thought it would do. Dude, TONX is gone.
It's running.
Yeah.
389.
Holy crap! These 250 calls should now be worth how much? $1. How do you do that? $1.40. What's the bid on? That's $2. Wow, our morning note was fucking money this morning.
$1.45 was the last trade on the calls, up 21%. But I mean, it depends on what you bought them at.
What are you talking about? The 250s? I'm in the
Yeah.
250s. Yeah, I'm in the December 250s at $1.10.
$1.45.
They're $1 for the yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait for a lot more. I'm waiting for. I think I'm gonna look. This is the. You know what's beautiful? This is beautiful. Watch what I do here. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do.
God, the fives are only 25 cents. Ben,
wait,
the fives are only 25 cents.
I think I'm in them. I'm down on them big. I mean,
On the fives?
yeah,
Tonic?
yeah, I'm in the fives.
Yeah,
It looks good here.
All right, check this out. Check this chart out now. All right, ignore the noise. Forget all about your technical signals. Just put this 20 MA on it. This thing is gone. Next target is going to be 430. We could see it today. 430 is the target on TONX.
Then our fives might be doing something close.
All right, I'm interviewing a CEO at, you know what, Red, after the big wins we had, maybe we should just smoke a hookah and chillax.
That sounds good to me. I'm always down for smoking.
So I'm interviewing the CEO of a company. It's not public yet. They own hookah.com, like the biggest hookah company like in the world.
Really?
Yeah, man, they make so much money. I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. When I was looking at it, they're like
they're profitable.
They're the leader in it.
Yeah, dude, they
Shoes
make
are
like
going up.
they make like almost $400 million a year in revenue, and they're profitable, and they're going public via SPAC. So that interview is at 10 a.m. If you guys don't mind taking over for me for 5 minutes while I use freshen up to get ready for that. Look at oh my God, my ON's gonna hit the target too. I only have 5 call options left, but I loaded up into my retirement account on this baby. All right, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right, guys.
Ooh,
Progressive G is asking about
right.
Sinez Tech here.
Oh shit! I forgot to put the comments on.
For filling the gap. What do you guys think target wise and support for Sinez Tech pulling back here?
Sinez Tech, let me take a look at it. Hold on, give me 1 second here.
This was going down to the 50, wasn't it?
Oh, that is dipping down. It
Some
looked
look
pretty
chart.
good the other day, and now it doesn't look so well there.
It's below the
Progressive
50.
G. Yeah, it looks like it could be pulling back. I mean, it is hitting the bottom right there, but it went right through that support right there. Like
There's no support for the bottom.
Yeah, there isn't.
Not right now. Next
Nope.
support's at what, 270, 260?
Yeah, I mean, that's just 250 maybe,
254.
somewhere in that area.
250
Yeah, I see that. Yep.
formed around the middle of May. Wow, that's a long time ago. But yeah.
All right, that is for ONDS.
Let's see what else you guys looking at. IDN was flying up, and let's see DPRO. Let's see, and that
Here we go. Top
Dragonfly.
travel. Here it goes. The Qs curling back up.
Yep.
Found on those
up.
dailies. If you look, zoom out on the daily, it found nice support there on those top of those candles over there. So that's
Mhm.
about to pick that up. Good job to whoever followed there
Yeah, it was-
for the Qs.
Yeah,
613.
laptop travel, good call right there. See if we can get through this 20 right here at about 614.70 area, and then it could get moving.
Oh, and guys, we are doing a. Oh, I gotta put that tweet out. Give me 1 second, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, let me look what else you guys are looking at. Dragonfly. Did I just say anything about it? I was just looking at it. It's trying to crawl up right here. It's just not really doing a whole lot just yet today, DPRO. And let's see, but it's trying to get set up right here. It could have a little pop up in the next few days, maybe next week. I'll look at that one for you, Aline Manning. And let's see, just joined as the MOB CEO about ONDS. And yeah, well, when Ben was talking to him, he was talking about all these ONDS up $1.20, up 20% again, and not as high as it was, but it does look like it's crawling up again. So there you go with that. And TONX and ONON running up there as well. And that thing did blast off, and it's running up some more right now. Just be careful, it's getting up there. So, but doesn't look too bad. Could continue. Could have a little healthy pullback real quick and run up even higher. IMRX on fire there, Progressive G. I was talking about that last night. I don't know if you were on the. I don't think you were on the night show there, and I had mentioned you, and we were talking about that IMRX. And Joseph Levy, how are you this morning? Good morning. You got calls carried from 2 days ago. Thought you lost 100%, and now are they up for you? IMRX has $10 to $20 price targets. Yeah, I mean, they're curing like pancreatic cancer and shit. I mean, the thing looks like it's going to have to move, I would assume. And let's say I kept
Playboy.
like that IMRX chart. You weren't kidding.
Playboy.
Oh, how about Playboy there last night? How about that?
It's running. It's running.
I know it is. And you guys know it. We're in the Discord last night. What did I say before it even ran into the air? I said, yeah, I don't look at earnings, but the chart looks really good. Man, it's up 26%. It's at like 172 when we were talking about. It was in the 130s right there. Mentioned that one last night. Would we buy Apple option, Janica? Let me check out Apple right now and see where it's at. I mean, it looks like it wants to go up, but I'd be so careful with the Qs and everything. Let's see. I would just wait a little bit until like the
Get a better
the
market
afternoon
direction.
at least. I don't think you have to rush into them right now.
Yeah, and
I
then
wouldn't
guys,
rush into Apple right here because they just got denied with their appeal with the United Kingdom to try and readjust the premiums that they pay for App Store.
yep.
That's
So there you go. But yeah, it just looks like you should probably just wait right there, Janica. And then yeah, Mike Ellis, I don't know what happened to Gatekeeper right there. It's like literally nothing. It is a Canadian stock, so I don't know if something's going on over there. Ben's
There's no
coming back.
trading. There's something
there's
going on.
nothing
There's no
going
trading.
on. Oh, the calls were ONON. There you go, making a comeback for you, Joseph Levy. Good. And SNES levels, we'll be looking at that to fill the gap. And yeah, I did look at ONON, Joseph Levy. I was looking at that this morning. That thing is ripping up there. We were looking at it last night, obviously, on the Discord. And
Oh,
yeah,
TONX, baby. Holy smokes, beautiful.
up at almost $4 right there. Did it hit 4? No, 396.
Dude, your recaps are going to be crazy, right? You're going to be busy making like videos and screenshots from the morning show. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be wild.
There we go. The 750 target hit on IMRX. Wow. I bailed on ASPI and LDI, by the way. So many other targets are hitting, man. This is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, we got
we have 5 minutes here. We're doing giveaway after the air advance. After our interview at 10 a.m. And all you have to do is like the pinned tweet on the Story Trading IR account. So head over there, like, retweet, and you must be a follower, and you can have a chance to win. Winner will be announced after the 10 a.m. interview. So
yeah, we're just gonna spin the wheel, and we're gonna Venmo you money, and we're gonna stay here for I'm going to stay here at least. Laptop Jolly Dougie, you're welcome to stay too. But so we're going to do the interview from 10 to 10:30, and then I'm going to live trade from 10:30 to 11, and then we'll call it for a day. It's a beautiful day already.
Oh yeah.
Really wonderful day.
Oh yeah. Started with
but,
ONDS and just never ended.
I mean, that was epic.
My Lulu options are up now too. Remember I said I was getting in them? Lulu's up. Just nailing these charts. Look at Playboy, Ben. Holy cow. What did I say yesterday going into that thing?
Yeah, I know, but you know.
I would have played it either, but I mean the charts are just telling us everything right now. It's
wow.
I love
What do
when
you
this
look at
happens. Oh, your mic cut out.
Oh, again, I'm having that issue.
Yeah, you have the same mic as
All right. You know what? So it's not the issue's not the mic. The issue's software.
software.
I'm gonna switch to the better headset for now. Anyway, hold on.
Yeah, you might as well if it's going to cut out regardless.
But even
So
then,
is that a yard stream problem?
yeah,
Because
StreamYard.
Dougie's got the same problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
StreamYard
mine
is
actually
bug.
did cut out today too, and I had to
Yeah.
start the computer. You're right.
Yeah, I
Is
guess
that what
we
it does? Laptop
Yeah,
travel?
we got to switch to Rumble.
Yes.
It does that thing. It makes that sound and cuts out like that.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
No,
mine did it this morning. Ben on StreamYard.
New computer. I don't. It's like I usually get a new computer every 3 years, and we're right about there. We're about the 3-year here now.
When I went on their website, it was super cool. The first guy that's working with them is the Snoop Dogg flavors and all
Hey, you
that.
called the bottom laptop on the queues, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
Yes,
Mm.
But
Look at
I'm very
ONDS,
cautious.
baby.
I know.
What was my target? My target was we're hitting it today.
737.
We're hitting it today. We're hitting.
so
well,
616.50 would be the ultimate limit for QQQ. I would get out. We're right there at the 50
Oh
minute.
yeah. I
moving
think you're
average,
coming
so-
back
whoa!
down
Did
too.
Fannie Mae
Honestly.
collapse?
What's that?
Holy shit! Why am I losing so much money on Fannie Mae? Motherfucker!
I told you to get out of that. Oh yeah, it just dipped down here.
It's
Oh, my
manipulated by the government.
I
Gosh.
told you I didn't like that thing.
All right, whatever. I can't take the pain. I'm out. Motherfucker! Holy shit!
You just have to get
Sorry,
back a bunch
excuse
of
my
profit.
language, but I lost a lot of money on Fannie in the last 2 weeks. Oh my god, that was brutal.
It's down to 909 right now.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
lord, that I gave back some of my gains on that. Just that. Oh
Yeah,
crap. That sucks. Anyway, I didn't expect that. I really bought into the whatever. I bought Fannie after they were pumping the 50-year mortgage and LDI and whatever.
Should have bought Playboy.
Sam, I still have Fannie in my retirement account, in my long-term account. But I just in my short-term account, if it's not working today, I don't want to give back more. You know what? I don't know. You know what I mean? All right. If something's going against me in my short-term, why is this still
Don't lose your fanny on
if something going against me in my short-term account, I just cut it.
That's funny, Sam.
All right, guys.
Look at TONX, baby. Yeah.
Nice.
Get over
All right.
that 4
No,
hour. Yeah, way over 4
Guys
now.
in the back for now, and then we're about to get started here with the
Cool.
air.
Oh, we got to hit the countdown to reset. All right,
Yeah,
guys. So, guys,
I gotta
know it's
leave
an
anyway.
exciting- Are you
got
leaving?
somewhere to
Laptop?
go.
I'll see you.
Thank God,
right.
Take care.
I'll
Yeah,
mute
laptop
myself.
travel. Have a
Awesome
good
show.
one.
We killed it.
Good job.
See ya.
Thank
See
you.
you, laptop travel.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a drink today.
Oh yeah.
All right, hit
You-
that countdown. So, guys, stay tuned. And the other end of the show, I'll continue live
Another.
trading till 11, and we're gonna give you an opportunity to win $100 cash. Let's go. Hit that countdown. Good morning, Stuart Brazier. Is that how you say your name?
Yeah, not bad. Brazier.
Brazier.
Good morning, Ben. How are you?
Good morning. I like your accent. Where are you from?
I'm originally, well, from the UK. I was born
UK.
born in Wimbledon.
Cool. I love
Home of
that
tennis.
accent. That's beautiful. So we got the CEO here, Stuart Brazier. Was it? Did I say it right?
Brazier.
Brazier. All right, Stuart Brazier
Yeah.
from Advanced Inhalation Rituals. I guess we'll call it Air Limited, AIR. You know, we love the other Air. We made so much money with the other Air, AEHR. Maybe we'll make a ton of money with AIR. So, in any case, Advanced Inhalation Rituals, still a private company. They plan to go public via a SPAC merger with Cantor Fitzgerald. The ticker symbol is CAEP on that one. So we'll talk a little bit later about the mechanics and the timing of all that, Stuart. But this is fascinating. Hookahs. Wow. You know what? I've been to hookah bars. I've smoked a hookah here and there. But apparently you guys are like the biggest hookah company in the world, and you've been around forever. Why don't you tell us about this?
Yeah. So we're the global leader in what is a growing hookah market. We're also the largest producer of hookah molasses in the world, and we own the biggest brand, which is called Al Fajr. You know, it's a category that's really centered on flavors. It's a social thing to do. It's an occasional social thing to do. It brings people together. And it's a bit of a global trend. More and more people are adapting it and having their own interpretation of it. But we're also a company that's very innovative as well. Shisha or hookah has been around for 600 years. And, you know, we're bringing it into the 21st century with some of our innovations.
Okay, beautiful. And Stuart, how long have you been personally involved with the company?
So I'm coming up for 7 years now with it.
7 years. And you started as a CEO 7 years ago?
No, I started as the CFO. I did 5 years as the CFO and nearly 2 years now as the CEO.
Cool. So what prompted you to join the company 7 years ago, and what's changed in those last 7 years since you've been at the helm there?
Okay, so I've actually been in tobacco now for nearly 30 years, Ben. So I spent 23 years with British American Tobacco, worked all over the world, obviously started off in the UK, then spent time in Eastern Europe, and then spent a long time, about 12 years in Asia. Lived in some very exotic countries in Asia, spent time in Cambodia, in Vietnam, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and then spent time in North Africa. And it was in North Africa that I really began to see and understand hookah, because obviously that's what people do. A lot of people do, you know, rather than going to have a drink or something after work, they go and sit down and meet friends and enjoy a hookah. And then went back to the UK. And I was approached while I was working for British American Tobacco about this opportunity to become the CFO of this business that was in a very, very exciting industry that was growing. And we had plans, you know, to take this company public in a premier listing at some point. And it's been a journey for 7 years of really taking a business that was a family business and building it into the multinational, ready for IPO business that it is today.
Okay, and you know what struck me, a couple things, is you guys make a lot of money. I mean, this is a big business. It's 375 million your 2025 revenue, or is that 20? Maybe
that's 24 core business. Okay. Generated a revenue of 375 million. Margins are good in this business, so that drove an adjusted EBITDA of 150. But I suppose most importantly, it delivered an operating cash flow of 149 million. So like any tobacco business, it's pretty cash generative. So I suppose we're slightly different from many other SPACs. Insofar as, you know,
that was the other thing that struck me. I can't remember the last time I came across a SPAC where you're operating cash flow positive. That's really rare. So how did that come about? These decision to go via SPAC, and tell us about the valuation that you were assigned.
Yeah. So we've been, we are IPO ready, and we've been, considering various options of how to do it and where we want to go. And we got together with Cantor. Cantor have a great SPAC franchise. They've already had some good success this year. And we spoke to them, and it made a lot of sense. And they're great partners for us. And we've been working on this deal with them over the last few months, and we're really pleased to announce it on Friday.
Oh, wow. Oh, this just happened. So this deal was just announced on Friday. Cool. And how much, I mean, do you need the money? Like, what are you going to do with the money? What's your cash balance now? You're generating all this cash flow. I guess you have a little bit.
So, I mean, we have borrowings. So, and the gearing is below 2.5 times at the moment. And, that was a target, target leverage that we wanted to have before we went public. And going forward, that's probably going to be the kind of target leverage that we'll maintain in the future. Enterprise value, roughly 1.75 billion. And by the end of this year, our net debt should be around the 295 million mark.
Okay. The cash you get from the merger, or that's before the merger completes, the net debt?
Yeah, that's net debt, for the end of this year.
Okay, so how much cash are you going to get from the merger?
We'll have to wait and see.
You don't know yet.
We're not raising capital, right? And we'll see what comes down when we close. But I suppose the important thing is that because we are cash generative, we're not reliant on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very interesting. There was a comment here. It covers our faces, but I'll just put it here from the stream. When I was in the military station in Germany, there were so many hookah smoke bars. I also noticed here in New York that they're starting to allow hookah smoking in certain bars too. So it's becoming more popular. Look, I don't know much about smoking at all. Like I've smoked hookah here and there, but I really don't know the difference between like cigarettes and cigars and hookah. I'm curious, is there, in terms of safety and health, is hookah, because I know I may be wrong about this, but like when you smoke a cigar, I feel so stupid talking about this because I know nothing about this, but I've smoked cigars before, and like I don't inhale the smoke in my lungs, put it in my mouth and I'll blow it out, so I can actually tolerate that because I have asthma. So I can't really, I can never smoke a cigarette. I can never take smoke into my lungs because of asthma. But so I'm curious, how does that compare when you smoke a hookah in terms of health and where the smoke goes? Is it more like a cigar? Is it more like a cigarette? How does that work?
Okay, well, it's quite different. So if I compare it with a cigarette, right? So a cigarette combusts at 800 degrees. So, you've got things burning, and obviously it creates smoke and creates, smoke. And within that smoke, there's potentially some harmful chemicals in quite high concentrations. Shisha or hookah, it doesn't combust. Okay, the way it works is the hookah molasses or the shisha molasses sits at the top of the hookah pipe, and above that you have charcoal, which is the heat source. And when you inhale through the pipe, you draw the heat of the charcoal over the hookah molasses, and it vaporizes it. Okay, so it's not combustion on the actual shisha molasses. The molasses itself is about 70% glycerin. Okay, so it's quite a wet, like a jammy sort of substance. So you couldn't actually light it because things would go out. So you're heating it rather than burning it. And because of that, the cloud, because we don't call it smoke because there's no combustion, we call it a cloud. The composition of that cloud is very, very different from the composition of a cloud or a smoke that you get from a cigarette or a cigar. So different.
And what's that translate to in terms of health risks? Is hookah then therefore safer than cigarettes? Or?
Again, unlike cigarettes, somebody who's smoking cigarettes may enjoy 15 cigarettes a day. Shisha or hookah is occasional as well. So a regular person who's doing this might have 2 a week, although a lot of people have it a lot less often than that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, you know, you obviously can't go around saying any of these
It's
things.
more like a kind of a
But
social
it's
thing
kind
to
of
do with friends.
reduces, yeah,
Right, it's a social thing to do with
reduces
friends
risks.
rather than like a personal addiction or habit. For the most part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's about 20% tobacco, right?
Mhm.
So I say 70% glycerin, 20% tobacco. The rest is flavoring or fructose, okay, because it's quite
Mhm.
sweet. And the tobacco that's used to make hookah is different from the tobacco that you use in cigarettes.
So what does
as well.
that mean? Is it? Are you not allowed to say it's safer? You're like, I'm going around in circles, but I'm just trying to understand if it's something that.
Yeah, you'd say it's reduced risk because the, you know, a good analogy is, you know, a pint of lager versus a pint of vodka, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The concentration of the potentially harmful toxicants that you
Okay,
can
but
get.
it's not completely risk free. It's not like a pregnant woman should be able to. A pregnant woman are not advised to smoke hookah, right? Or are they? Is it
No,
okay?
I
Or
don't
no?
think, no, you certainly wouldn't
All right.
advise.
Okay, good.
people
I don't
to
know.
do it.
I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah,
I'm just getting
yeah,
educated with you here.
It's-
Okay, great. So that's very interesting. Now I was reading that you have a new product. Is it without charcoal? It's something with like. Tell me about this new product that's like technology based or something. What's
yeah.
that called? What's that about?
So this is called an UKA. So
Hookah.
OOKA.
Yeah.
OOKA.
Right.
So I was describing how, you know, how a hookah works,
Mhm.
conventional hookah, where you have the charcoal source, the heat source that sits above the molasses. So what the hookah does is it takes the charcoal out of the equation. Okay, so the hookah device is an oven basically that heats a pod of hookah molasses. So it's like a pod-based closed system. So you buy the pod, you turn the machine on, you open it up, and you put the capsule inside and press it to go, and it heats the outside of the pod. And then within 5-6 minutes, you're able to draw on the hookah and enjoy your hookah or shisha moment. So it makes it a lot easier. I don't know, Ben, you probably never tried to actually put a hookah together, but it's
I've been
Did you
there
have a
when my
go?
friends have been doing it. I mean, yeah.
So, you know, it takes time.
Yeah.
It takes time. It's messy. You can get it wrong. You can get a variable result every time. This just makes having a hookah that much easier, that much more convenient. You know, you're going to get the same experience every time, and it's cleaner. And it means that you're not knocking the hookah over and spilling the charcoal on the carpet.
Do you guys have like a video of that somewhere of how that works? Or?
Yeah, you find it online. I've got one in front of me actually. I mean, this is what it actually looks like. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and you know, if you just open the top and you put a capsule inside, you see.
Interesting.
So,
and
yeah,
what's the reception? How long has that been out on the market, and what's the reception been?
So we launched that in the UAE a couple of years ago for this market. Also available in Germany. It took us, you know, 4 or 5 years to develop this. It is a very well protected device. We invested, you know, over $100 million. In putting this together. We have over 150 patents, 18 patent families around it. And, you know, we're gradually learning more and more about it, you know, with all things technical, with all things that are revolutionary to something that's been done the same way for 600 years. You know, we learn, we get consumer feedback, and we make tweaks where we need to make tweaks. But very happy with how it's doing at the moment. And
so where is it available now? It's only in a couple countries?
Only in a few countries at the moment. Yeah. Okay. But, you know, we'll be rolling that out over the next few years.
Do you sell regular hookahs as well?
We do. I mean, it's
Through the
not our
website,
main
like
business. It's not
hookah.com?
it's not a big revenue generator for us. We focus on actually selling the branded molasses.
Okay, and then so what's the TAM on this new product, and what kind of market share are you aiming for?
So again, like all new things, it's going to take time. I mean, the molasses or the hookah molasses market is very, very large around the world. It's consumed either at home or in lounges. But the thing about this product is that, actually for us, it doesn't need to take a huge additional share of the large market, because it's a bit like a Nespresso device.
That's I was just thinking about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
like Keurig, is like those Keurig machines where you have to get like a K cup to work in the Keurig machine. Same idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So for us, it's a real sort of premiumization on margins as well. So this for us.
So is the idea to sell the hookah, the UKA at like low margins, and then get that repeat business on higher margin pods?
So yes, it's like the razor blade model, right? The actual device itself, you don't make big margins on selling the device. The margins are made on actually the refills, like a photocopier with the ink.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Same idea.
So again, going back, what is the TAM for this business, or now currently? How many what's
so look, the total TAM for hookah worldwide annually, consumers spend between $15 to $20 billion.
What? Holy smokes. 15 to 20 billion, but that includes everything that comes with it, right? The hookah itself, the tobacco.
That includes everything, right? Yeah. So it's all in there. The interesting thing about the TAM, though, is there's the manufacturer's TAM, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's the lounge TAM, all right? So because this is consumed at home, or this is consumed in a cafe or a bar. And people pay actually quite a lot of money to have somebody prepare a hookah for them. So I'm in Dubai at the moment, and it's not unusual for people to pay $100 for a hookah session in a nice bar in Dubai. Mm-hmm. Similarly in London, probably similarly in Miami, people are going to pay a lot of money to do that. So there's huge value in that chain for cafes to actually sell this stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's, again, one of the drivers of its popularity, because business owners actually see that it's a great revenue generator for them. So, if you consider that food, you can maybe sell at a 3x markup, and alcohol, you can sell at a 5x markup. It's not unusual to sell hookah at a 20x, 30x, or 40x markup. Mm-hmm. So if you've got the footfall in your cafe, then you might as well offer hookah as well and upsell your customers. Okay.
So what can you tell me about your plans for, it sounds like this UKA can really can maybe grow your revenue multiples. I mean, it's a big TAM, 15 to 20 billion. You're at almost 400 million now. Is there a number you're aiming for? Where do you hope to get with this over the next few years, or what's the timeline to get to whatever maybe market share you're aiming for?
Yeah, so we're aiming to get to break even with this product by 2027, and then that will obviously start to add to the bottom line and accelerate. But I suppose just going back to the point, Ben, I was saying that for the manufacturers, the TAM is much smaller. The TAM for the manufacturers is about $1 billion, right? Uh-huh. So you're going from $1 billion to 15, 20 billion.
Wow.
And what UKA allows us to do is begin to get into that larger
I
bubble,
see.
right? Because if consumers are prepared to pay $100 or $50 or $20 for a session,
Uh-huh.
then if we get the product right and we make it available to people, then, you know, a little bit like the Nespresso with coffee, people are should be prepared to pay that little bit extra for the ease
Oh, of
having,
course.
you know, the same experience again and again, and without
Right.
having to mess around with, you know, with charcoal and so forth.
Right. What are the profit, the margins on the pods?
So look, if I'm just looking, you know, at indexing, then the margin on a per session for us is about 20x actually.
20x?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. So that's why I say that, you know, when you ask how much of the, you know, of the market do you think you can take with this, actually you don't need to take a huge amount of the market to really, you know, drive things forward for the business.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very, very interesting stuff. Let's see what else we got here. Anything you want to touch on I didn't ask you yet?
Okay, we've talked about the core market. We talked a little bit about our brand, Al Fajr. So, you know, we're obviously, you know, branded company. We've got this great capability for bringing innovations to market. We also have another innovation that we're test marketing at the moment, which is called Vant. Okay, and this is more it looks like a vape, but within Vant you're actually getting different benefits. So for example, one of the products is a sleep product, or can help you relax, and within the device there's what's called a quantum chip, right, which is the latest tech available for vaping. So most vapes use a ceramic, or they use coil and wick. Coil and wick, you can, you know, get some undesirable things potentially coming through. Same with ceramic. This is a quantum chip that basically ensures that you don't get heavy metals or ceramic particles, and it actually atomizes the liquid. So it makes it much smaller and easier to inhale. And it allows you to put in the liquid products that you couldn't inhale before. So our sleep product includes things like passion flower and valerian root, things that, you know, you might have by your bed in pill form, but if you're able to actually inhale them, it goes into the bloodstream much faster and can be more effective. So this product Vant is again a new innovation. It's functional benefit, right? So it's there, and we know, you know, that a lot of consumers out there are looking for these benefits, whether it's Zen to relax, whether it's energy, so it could be caffeine that you're able to inhale as well. We believe that, you know, Vant can be a solution for this. So early days of that, but, you know, again, very, very exciting opportunity for the business.
Yeah, you know what strikes me is you're very innovative, like kind of technology driven company. It sounds like you can't really compare this to like a Philip Morris, or they're just selling cigarettes. Like, you guys are really innovating. It's interesting a lot, you know, all the things you have going on.
We are, and we're an interesting mix of people as well. So, you know, our chief product officer is ex-Dyson. So I don't know if you're familiar with the British firm Dyson,
Nope.
the Dyson hairdryer.
Mm-hmm.
So this gentleman worked on that for many years. The Dyson air purifier, he worked on that. So his knowledge of airflow was crucial for us when we wanted to develop the Booker device. So yeah, we are very innovative. We've got a very exciting, you know, pipeline of innovations as well that we intend to bring to market over time. And again, that's another reason why we felt that NASDAQ was an ideal listing for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, that's great. I think we're got to get the word out there and educate investors about this, because I think a lot of people will probably, when they see, hookah, okay, they're just like another tobacco company. But no, I mean, very interesting what you guys are doing, and you're doing all of this with your cash flow. You're saying you don't even need the cash from the SPAC. It's kind of like a bonus on top if you get that cash.
Yeah, it would be nice, but we can carry on regardless. But
That's amazing. Really good stuff. Oh, there is a question here from someone in the audience about regulatory in the U.S. Let me just put it. Well, it's a couple questions. Here we go. The only problem I see within the states is the no smoking laws in effect. Is that an issue? I don't know. Like, they have hookah bars, but does your company have a workaround within the states to grow your business? Is there an issue with that?
So our hookah products are grandfathered in the US, right? So they've been there a long time. In terms of regulation, we actually get treated quite differently from, say, cigarettes or other inhalation products. What regulators look for is obviously, is it addictive? And I think we talked about that a little bit earlier, Ben. It's a occasional thing. The tobacco content is lower. The nicotine content within the tobacco is lower than a traditional cigarette. They also look to see, youth usage or youth experimentation. And every year the CDC, runs surveys to see what youths are experimenting with, and year on year, hookah comes out at the bottom end of that. Again, because it's a really difficult thing to do, to put it together. There's much easier things to do. So they look at that. They look at addictiveness. They look at youth usage, and actually that's meant that when in front of regulators, they do treat it differently. And an example of that is in California. There's a statewide ban on flavored tobacco products, but hookah has an exemption.
Oh, interesting. That's great to know. It looks like someone is interested in trying out your new products. Look at that. Are you looking for people in the US to test, give feedback on your products? Can we hook one of our subscribers up here?
Sure. Yeah, and I suppose just on new products. Also, last week we announced a collaboration with Snoop Dogg. Ben, I don't know if you saw.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yes, we've got a range of hookah with Snoop that we've just launched in the US. So for those hookah enjoyers out there, please look up the Snoop range.
Awesome, very exciting. All right, and just the kind of logistics and stuff. Let's see. It's the ticker symbol currently is, I had a CAEP. That's the Cantor Fitzgerald blank check company, CAAP. And then when you merge with them, you're going to be AIR?
AIIR.
AIIR. So it's going to be AIIR, Advanced Inhalation Rituals, right? Systems, is it? Advanced, yeah, right? Limited. Rituals, okay. AIIR. And
AIIR, yeah.
Got it. And do you have any idea on the timing of that? I mean, it's
during the
slow.
During the first half of 26. First half of 26.
Yeah, I'm thinking hopefully the SEC will start moving faster with the new administration. I mean, some of these SPACs take like a year. It's crazy. But hopefully we'll move pretty quickly because this is exciting. I can't wait to see you guys publicly trade. I guess you can get the exposure now if you want under CAAP. All right. But give it a first half. Hopefully by the mid-year, we'll be trading under AIIR. If people want to follow up on this, where should we send them? Hookah.com or what's your...
Yes. So please go to our website, air.global. You'll find the information about the company there and how to contact us.
Air.global. Oh, it's not even a .com, right? Air.global. Or is it? Let me see it. Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't even know global was a extension there. Air.global. That's the website there if you want to learn more about the company. Also, follow us on Story Trading Spotlight. And hang on, we're actually going to give a $100 giveaway right now to someone who's following us on Story Trading Spotlight. Stuart, thank you so much. We're going to be following your progress. Good luck. Very interesting story.
Great to talk to you, Ben. Thanks
All
for
right.
your time.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right, that was very interesting conversation about hookah. Now, while we were off the air, ONDS hit my almost hit my target. I had a sell order at 735. It hit 734. But more importantly, if you want to continue to get updates on this company, make sure to follow us at Story Trading Spotlight. We're giving away $100 in 30 minutes from now. All right. Rhett, what do they have to do to win that $100? It'll be instantly Venmo'd or is that sent via PayPal?
All they have to do is like and retweet the pinned tweet on the Story Trading IR account.
That's it. It's Story Trading _IR. Story Trading Spotlight's a display name. You can get there from the regular Story Trading account. There's a pinned tweet that takes you right to that new account. So follow the new account, Story Trading Spotlight, like the pinned tweet, retweet the pinned tweet. We're going to spin the wheel right here in 30 minutes, and we're going to send the winner $100. We've already had a couple winners, and we're going to have some more. All right. Dougie Fresh, welcome back to the stage. While I was
Dougie, do you have hookah bars near you or no?
I think there was one in Philadelphia. I think there's one in the city. I don't know if it's still there, but
just one. They're all over the place here in New York.
And
yeah, in Miami too. I've been to a few. I mean, it's pretty interesting. The business model is very good and it's very lucrative, I feel like. Because yeah, it's like you said, I mean, it's not like one of those things where they're gonna get like super hard with regulations, because I mean, most kids are like, especially the younger generation, they don't know how to do that. They're just gonna go to cigarettes and the e-cigarettes. So I mean, I can see where they're gonna be a little more like less lenient these companies, because you got to put these things together and it's a little more costly. So that younger generation is not really going to do it. I mean, towards the end of my college experience, a lot of kids started going to hookah lounges like once a week or so. So yeah.
Anyway, we killed it this morning on all of our stock picks. Literally, I think all of them. I can't wait to look at the morning note and do the debrief on that, the post-mortem, so to speak. But unbelievable. ONDS, I gave you a price target of the 50 DMA. It almost touched it. I had my limit order at 735, guys. It hit 734. I mean, I sold half, but for my other half, it was set at 734. And, you know, if I was able to trade or if I didn't have that interview, probably I would have sold it when it broke this 20 moving average at a little over 7. So I'm a little peeved now. I did reduce my position a little bit here at not as good of a price as I wanted to. But like, wow, today was amazing. Curie hit our targets. ONDS hit our targets. TO1X, did it hit the initial target? It hit the breakout level. And did I give it an initial target? I didn't even give an initial target. I just said swing to 550. So that's breaking out, broke out 380. And this pullback is probably an opportunity. What else hit our targets? Unbelievable. Let's see, go on. The yellow alert given on the indices was the correct. On our way to retesting the lows. We have to talk about that. Maybe I need to start shorting the market. ON put in a great day, as was predicted this morning, and made its way towards the 48 swing. Didn't quite get there. IMRX hit the 750 target. Had a sell order at 745. You see there at work. I put the sell order 5 cents below my target. It went through. ONDS, I put the sell order 5 cents below my target, and it missed by penny. Damn it. That's why I don't.
Laptop Travel missed that one. Oh, he actually ended up getting out of it. That's right.
Yeah, that's why I don't love limit orders. I just love to, live trade and hit market, but it just wasn't available.
I shorted the Qs on the way down, and it's beautiful right now.
Yeah, maybe I should just.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to do here. Should I just bail? I mean, I hate this when this happens. It's a. What do you think I should do with ONDS? I sold like 60% at this point, maybe a little more, but it's just so painful. I missed my limit order by a penny. Is the play over once it almost hits my limit order? What would my target?
Yeah, I mean, we
Mm.
say
Sure
near the
do.
target, so I think this is somewhat over. I mean, yeah, you can get it, but I mean, the market conditions are not looking good, so that's just my
Not
thought.
That's what I'm
beautiful.
thinking. Should I
Look,
bail? You
you're
think?
still in the green. Profit's profit.
Oh
At the
yeah,
end
I'm
of
deep
the
in the
day,
green. I'm deep in the
yes.
green.
I mean, why not? Why do you want to give back more?
So I
Don't
should.
don't be too greedy here.
All right, you think I should bail completely?
That's my thoughts. Maybe keep 10% position for fun, but
I hate it when that happens. It's like because I feel like I deserve to sell up there.
I know.
You
And then
know,
when it
like
doesn't get
I
back up
called
there,
it.
it
I
flips, right?
deserve that profit level. Like this is the emotional part of trading, which is difficult.
yeah, but guess what?
Oh.
The market doesn't care, Ben.
Yeah, market doesn't
So-
care that I
They
missed
care
my,
about your emotions
that I
at
missed
all.
my penny and I was interviewing the CEO. So what do I do? Let me think about it. What should I
It
do?
says it does not care.
I'm still in some of those call options. Dougie, did he sell all those call options?
For which ones?
ONDS.
Yeah, I sold them this morning.
All of them?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna bail. All right. I'll keep 5 call options just so I can have the screenshot. But let's see. I sold like
sold
half
it
of
on the
them this
first
morning.
spike.
Oh, that sucks. That's a big give back I gave during that interview there.
Yeah, I think the Qs are coming down some more here.
Yeah, you know what? I think we should do that. All right, so I'm all out of the ONDS except for 5 contracts. I mean, basically everything hit our target. It's just that's the only thing that pisses me off. I could have made that was another 7,500 shares I had left, and 7,500 times
Whoa, what just filled here?
70 cents.
Go to my number one play.
Oh, that was
on the
another
night note.
$5,000 profit I should have had.
My
Oh
number
well,
one play on the night note was IONZ. It's up over 16% right now.
nice. Anyway, I ended up making 15
good job.
grand, 15,000 on ONDS today.
Hmm. Nice.
Yeah, 15,000 on yesterday. So I guess I can't be too upset. Anyway, all right. Although I am upset. Okay.
You're gonna
let's
go buy
see.
a new computer.
Did I cut out again?
It did during the interview, and then it did once.
StreamYard.
It could be the StreamYard because
Yeah, because yours too, Dougie. When I was watching the other day, it's the
Oh,
same
Dougie
thing.
also cuts out?
Yeah, they said
don't
it was
get it.
happening to me this morning, so it could be the StreamYard.
Oh, we got to contact StreamYard then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask them what's going on. I didn't realize it either until this morning, and mine generally doesn't do it, but every once in a while, if I don't reset it, like restart it, my whole computer, it'll do it. And yeah, that last night there was something wrong with the StreamYard. I could tell it was different. It was working, but the screen wasn't normal. And then this morning I forgot to reset it, and then they said that it was cutting out just like yours, Ben.
Now, maybe I should sell these LPTH March calls. March has time to rebound, but this chart looks ugly.
Dude, your Fannie Mae just kept dipping hard.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to review my positions, and I'm like 80%, 90% cash right now. Maybe 90% actually, but one of the positions I have is LPTH 750 March calls. I'm wondering if I should cut it now and revisit later. I'm thinking of doing that, right? I'm thinking of cutting it now and revisiting later.
Yeah.
Is that crazy?
For what, LPTH you said?
LPTH?
Yeah, I mean, look at the chart. I mean, that's not looking good.
No, it's not. I think I'm going to cut it now and revisit later.
Yeah, it doesn't look pretty.
It's so
Look,
much.
we have so many better ideas working right now.
Exactly.
So,
And that's why I said it's easy to take a loss
when you made a big day.
when you made a big amount of money on something else. So I'm going to take advantage of that today. I don't want to keep losing from holding these call options. So, all right, let's see if that filled. It's okay. I filled that at 174. Man, I gave back a good amount from not being able to sell ONDS at the top during that show. Damn it. Anyway,
all right, guys. So go on the Story Trading IR, Story Trading Spotlight account, like and retweet, and you must be a follower on the pinned tweet for a chance to win $100. The winner, we're going to spin the wheel at 11 a.m. There's only right now. Let's see how many people. I only have 3 that are actually verified to win so far. So
oh wait, the people who were previously following, they don't get another second chance to win.
What do you mean?
Meaning, anyone who previously already been following us and retweeted from the previous draws, they don't get in the wheel again a second time?
No, yeah. As long as you're following the account, you just have to be a follower.
So it's more than 3 people.
No,
we're gonna-
because there's 7 retweets on there, but only 3 people either are following, like, and retweeted it.
No, but on the wheel that we did a couple days ago, there were like 11 people that. So shouldn't all those 11 be in the competition again?
No, because this is a different tweet.
Oh, it's a
Retweet.
different tweet.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta do
this-
it again. You gotta
yeah.
re-enter every time, guys.
But-
Okay, I didn't know that. So you gotta.
I just
re-enter
re-entered
every-
for you. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
no-
Just because you did it last time doesn't mean you're eligible now, guys. All right. So is it the pin tweet right now?
Yeah, the pin tweet right now.
All right. So now if you got to do it again. Sorry, you got to go to Story Trading Spotlight, follow us, and like and retweet the pin tweet, and then you have a chance of winning that $100 cash. All right. And chances are pretty good. We only get like 10 people or so each time, so 10% chance of winning $100
You have a
bucks.
pretty good shot at it.
All right. Man, I have a little FOMO over this ONDS, but I can't. I'm gonna try. Look, I think we need to potentially shift our attention to shorting pops on the indices,
Yeah,
because to me,
doing it
this
right
is
now.
this is a clear setup for retesting the lows.
Yeah,
This is a clear setup for retesting the lows right now. So I'm keeping the TONX because I think this is a major breakout that can be swung. Do you feel that too, or are you just going to take the profits today, Dougie?
I feel like it's going to keep on running. The chart looks way too good.
Yeah, it's still trading at 50% of NAV. So,
Yeah.
and this might be just retail today. We could see
Your ONDS might go up right now.
Yeah, I just sold it in front of you guys. My final. Well, I have 5 call options left. But how annoyed will I be if it
Hits the high.
hits my 735 original limit order?
I know.
You know what? That's why I'm just gonna keep 1,000 shares just in case it does, because it's gonna drive me mad if I don't have exposure and if it hits my limit, it hits my target anyway. All right, so I might give some back, but any case, wow, we got to review this morning note now. This is insane. All right, morning note today. All right, now we added. Oh, this was a 6:45 issued, but we added ONDS to this. And in fact, let me get ONDS from the Discord alert because it came out after 6:45 a.m. I'm going to actually get the exact wording on this from Discord. In my top picks channel in the Discord, I said, here we go. This is what I said. I'll get this out. On the Discord this morning, issued at 8:10 a.m. All right, 8:10 a.m. And let's see, what was the price at 8:10 a.m.? The price at 8:10 a.m. was, let's take the closing candle, was 6:57. All right. So at the time the price was 6:57. Top pick. Okay, 6:57 last trade. All right. So look at our picks today. ONDS 735 target. Did it hit it? No, it hit 734, right? Almost. Is that good enough for you guys? Okay.
Pretty close.
Curie 465 target. Number 2 pick of the day. I think it exceeded it, right? Yes. Curie, look at this chart. It went to 510, exceeded the 465 target. But I did say it could break 465 today and make a move to 550, which it did. 3rd pick of the day, TONX. All right, what did I say? It said we're on the cusp of a major breakout over 380. If 380 breaks, a clear swing target to 550. You saw 380 break. Obviously, swing. We're not calling the 550 for today, but look what it did after 380 broke. It went to 422. Let's keep going. All right. ASPI didn't work. Only one that didn't work. All right. So far today. Go ahead and make that here. I'll make this one red. Only one that didn't work. Well, gold. IMRX, another huge winner. IMRX 715. Next target 750. 715 next target and resistance, and then 750 target today if 715 breaks. I bought this at 675 last night. IMRX. I had a sell order at 745, just 5 cents shy of the 750 target, and it hit at 7:45, and I'm all out. What a crazy accurate morning for the morning note. And then we have what's that?
Add my night note, my top 2 picks, IONZ right there, up over 17%. I had plug that's down, but SGBX also up like 25, over 25%.
So Dougie has a separate note. So does Laptop Travel. So Laptop Travel and Dougie, they have separate channels in our Discord, and each of them puts out a note every night. My note comes out in the morning at 6:45 a.m. So, and then also ONON, we have this one. We said we can see continuation today. I gave a swing target of 48 on ONON. GILT didn't work yet. Okay, today, but tremendously accurate calls this morning, leading to a Green Day outperforming the market today. Not only that, look at what I wrote in the macro discussion. All right, let's see. What I wrote this is. I wrote this. Is it here? I said, did I say we can retest the lows, or did I just say that? The government shutdown ended last night. While all indices are sitting right on their bull trend lines, we're not sure if the trend lines will hold. We do think seasonally, blah, blah, blah. However, we think, here it is. It's possible a test of last week's lows may be in the cards first. Okay. Because of this warning I put out at 6:45, what do? Given this, we are downgrading to yellow alert today. Okay. Which means higher cash levels and potentially think about hedging. There we go. What an incredibly accurate morning note for subscribers this morning. And I do that, to be honest with you, almost day after day. I hardly ever miss. How often do I miss? Look at this. QQQ and IWM. I didn't do anything about it, Rhett. I did not do anything about this yet. Damn it.
I'm up over 31%.
To me, this is a very, very clear pattern. And we are heading to 605 on the NASDAQ. We are heading to the lows again. We're retesting the lows on IWM. I would say 237 on IWM, 605 on the NASDAQ. I have not shorted yet, unfortunately. I was just too busy making money on the long plays, and I don't have too much pressure.
Sorry, on the next bounce up, then we'll get some more.
Let's do that on the next bounce up. So I'm going to use if you don't mind, I'm going to use the restroom for a minute.
Sounds good.
Is that TMI? All right, but I'll be right back. All right, and then maybe I'll start.
People are coming in.
I missed it. I should have shorted early. I was just too busy. I'll be back.
Yeah, I got it. Up 38% right there, right on a couple Q puts.
Nice.
Yeah. And Sam, he had let's see, he said he jumped in too soon, but as soon as he heard we may test the lows, he picked up some QQQ 610 puts right there, Sam. So you're looking pretty right now going down. I have 614 puts, and so that's where I was when I bought them, and it was still over 614. So yeah, they're cruising along. What is it? 39% it's up right now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty. And I don't, like I said, it could bounce up a little bit, but I just think these, like Ben just said, I think they're coming down. So on the next bounce up, I'm probably just going to keep these and maybe add to it, to be honest with you, is what I think I might do.
Yeah, good idea.
Because they do look like they're coming down pretty hard.
Yep. Look at that.
So yeah, that's my game plan here. And ONDS was a smash hit this morning. That was crazy. And Ben had a few other good ones. Yeah, IONZ, that's beautiful, up 18%. SGBX up over 25%. Wow, we destroy it in this Discord, guys, and that's why you guys enjoy it. And then we give you all this extra bonus of live trading and everything else, and it's beautiful. It's fun. We have a lot of fun in here.
Oh yeah, we have a blast.
Especially when everyone's making money. That's why I say when you guys are making money together, it's a blast. When you're losing money, it's not so fun. But we tend to do pretty well, no matter what the market conditions are. So
yeah,
that's the beauty of it. And like I said, Ben's great at what he does. You guys know I can read charts pretty well. And Rhett, you're a great insight too, I'll have to say. You have good insight, especially on your indices and stuff like that. You definitely follow that.
There.
Yeah.
All right.
Good at it.
Guys,
man, look at these.
you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Let's, what do I want to say? I wanted
We're
to
up like
say this.
40% on our dips.
And I wanted to say, if you're not part of our Discord yet, you can basically win a free subscription by winning that $100. I know, Rhett, do you have those, just in case people don't believe us? If you have
Yes, I posted it.
the screenshots handy, proving that we're paying this out, right? We're actually paying people. So where's that?
It's on the Story Trading IR account.
I'm gonna show this because I love giving this money away. It's so much fun. Let's see. And then you can use that money to purchase your first month of the Story Trading Discord if you're not a part of the Discord yet. And instead of losing money today, like 99% of FinTwit is, you could be killing it with all of us.
Yeah.
So let's go
What's
to
insane
the
right now.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah.
You may see a little bounce here.
Yeah, up 40%, but getting in that basement, yeah, are they gonna bounce up to like
wait on the X
613?
account? Where do you post that?
On the Story Trading IR account.
Yeah, I don't see it. You posted it just recently, or when was that posted?
That was posted a couple of days ago, I believe.
Oh, a couple days ago.
Yeah, you should scroll. You should
find
see
it.
like the wheel and the money.
Oh, the wheel's so much fun. Is it this?
You have 9 minutes, guys. 9 minutes till one of you wins 100.
9 minutes.
Yeah, he sent it right there. I see it on 20 hours ago. He sent one, the Wistland Surveyor, $100 giveaway, and then
I don't know. I don't see it. If you have the
I
link,
see
send
it.
it to me so I can share it.
Here, you want me to repost it? I'll retweet it. So just go on my page real quick, and it's I just retweeted. It'll be a piece of cake for you to find.
Anyway, we're giving the money out. You can. What's this? It's mostly been cutting out. Do you think Anon is about to reverse back to the upside? Or up 25? As I hit this all, not so fun for me right now. All right. So yeah, follow the Story Trading IR account, Story Trading Spotlight. We're gonna send you $100 right away, and then you can use it to buy a subscription. And instead of losing money with everyone else, you could be making money with us. All right. My account is up today. Could have been up a lot more. Whatever. It's up. It's up maybe 1% or something. Absolutely killed it this morning. You know what I've noticed? Like when I go yellow alert in my morning note, I should just like buy put options at the open. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Every time I switch to yellow alert, I'm like, be careful, guys. I'm like,
it goes down.
You guys are digging. There's so many people in our Discord that are up thousands of percent this year. There's some people who are up thousands of percent in just a few months because they use my morning note like a Bible, and they do it with call options, and they don't wait for validations. I do. I put my analysis out there, but I don't really act on it that much, especially when it comes to indices and options, and short-term options. I'm not a big risk taker, but there are people in our community who really take my morning note seriously and like, oh, Ben's nervous. He wants to yell alert. Let me buy put options at the open. And these people are like crushing my returns. I'm only up like 620% this year, something like that. We'll find out the final numbers tomorrow morning after Fidelity calculates it. So stupid that it takes them a day to do that. But the people who really act on my morning note, they're up like thousands of percent. I didn't do anything about my yellow alert this morning, except I went to more cash. I did that. I sold the LDI. I should have sold that Fanny earlier. Let's see what Fanny did.
How many more do we have?
Oh, something happened. I don't know what happened with Fanny, but so Sam listens to me. See, Sam listens to me. Yosef listens to me. There you go. That's me. And we have a ton of testimonials in our Discord. Like these screenshots are just ridiculous of the percent returns people are making. That's like blowing me out of the water because they actually listen to what I say. So really impressive. Good job, Sam. Look at this IWM, and I still haven't done anything about it. Looks like we're making a beeline towards the previous lows. I mean, this is pretty obvious to me, and I still did nothing about it.
You want to hear a cool story about Sam? Sam was there when he was actually at the conference when Warren Buffett retired. He always wanted to go to one of them Berkshire things. He lives there. And he actually went. He goes to the one that he retired at.
Wait. We had two people in our community talk to Warren Buffett.
He didn't talk to him. Well, Laptop Travel used to have lunch with him, but Sam was actually at the speech when he retired. He went to that actually.
Oh, the one just last week.
Well, when did Buffett retire? Like a couple months ago.
Oh, was it a couple months ago? I just
And
Oh, okay.
yeah, Sam was actually there at the press conference. Like he just attended the meeting, and out of surprise, Buffett retires, and Sam was there. That's pretty cool, right there. I would say that's
pretty
awesome.
wild.
Yeah,
In May.
yeah. Laptop Travel used to have lunch with Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
We got like a lot of seasoned people on our panel and in our
Yeah.
community. Look at this. I still have done nothing about this,
Qs.
even though my
Qs,
target
yep.
on the
How about
Qs
54%?
Nice.
605 is my target on the Qs, not necessarily today.
I know it's going down more. I almost want to sell because I'm up
I would
so
say we're
much.
Thursday at this point. I think we're going to be testing 605 by tomorrow.
Holy shit! It just went down some more.
We're testing 605 by tomorrow on QQQ. IWM, we're going to be testing 235 by tomorrow. I'm not shorting either because I don't know what the hell's wrong with me because I like to analyze. I don't like to act.
I'm the same way, Ben, but I just had to jump into this thing. I feel like I got to start trading a lot more.
I'll tell
like,
you, I would have done it if I was like loaded long on a lot of stuff that moves with the market. I probably, and if I wasn't doing the TV interview, I would have gotten the puts as a hedge. But right now I'm like 90% cash. All of my picks basically worked out this morning, so I didn't really have the pressure to hedge. I do have some call options, but they're mostly long dated. January, I did
4
sell
minutes.
the
4
LPT more.
minutes.
Oh, to win the money. 4 minutes to
4
win the
minutes,
money.
everyone.
How
Good.
many people are eligible for that now?
I retweeted it out. So
Hold
people
on.
can
Give me
see it.
1 sec. I'm updating now. Repost. Reset.
Let me see.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people, including Dougie.
Oh, Dougie's in there too. Can my wife enter?
She could use the
you got
$100. Sure.
10% chance of winning $100. Wait, is Dougie allowed to win? Dougie, I'm not sure.
I
if you're
just
allowed to win.
nah. You don't have to put. I just did it just to
No,
just to
Dougie,
add somebody on there.
I don't think
I'm
Dougie's allowed to win.
I'm retweeting it.
All right, thanks. So look at IWM just crashing towards our target. Yeah, go to Story Trading Spotlight, follow us, like and retweet the pin tweet, and we're gonna send you $100 in just a few minutes, and then you can use that to become a Story Trading subscriber. Or if you're already a subscriber, yeah, then you can go out to a nice lunch, a nice or a modest dinner. I don't know if $100 gives you a nice dinner anymore, but
No, not really.
Gives you an okay dinner, I guess.
Yeah, it depends where you go.
With your
If you
wife
go to the
or-
diner, you get a pretty decent dinner.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just sitting pretty. I don't have pressure. I really don't have pressure to short guys because I'm at highs of the year right now as we speak. My account is at the
Nice.
high of the year. My year to date's at the high of the year.
Love
I'm
that.
almost all cash. So I don't really have pressure to short, but I got to tell you, I see this so clearly. You can all see it clearly. People,
Mhm.
you know what? It's like sometimes a lot of this is about, oh, someone's asking me. I did cut LDI. Yes, I cut everything. Let me put in my. Let me go to my channel in
That's about
Discord.
15 hot and ready pizzas.
Everyone sold all.
Man, that's
LDI,
great, Sam.
Yeah,
almost
That's
all
great.
that's funny.
over the past
2 minutes.
Two
Did Joseph
hours.
Levy enter correctly?
This
Just
is
make sure you like
heading
and
to
retweet and
retest
follow that
the-
account, Joseph Levy.
retest the lows. I was in the middle of saying something. Oh yeah, I know what I was saying. These technicals are very easy. A lot of this is about even analysis. It's not so hard. A lot of this is about the biases and the psychology involved. It's like
Oh yeah,
people don't want to believe it's going to happen.
be
or you're
confident.
stuck, or you're stuck in your long positions and it's going down, but you don't want to take a loss. So you don't, you're like, it's this cognitive dissonance, and you don't want to believe, but it's so clear as day that
Mhm.
IWM and QQQ are going to retest the lows. I mean, how do you not retest? Especially QQQ is even more clear than IWM.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So like you're gonna retest the lows, guys. I mean, it's not rocket science, and that's part of what we do here at Story Trading with Dougie Fresh and Rhett. You're a newbie, but you're young. But
Yes.
like with the guys who have decades of experience, we've been through all this, so we help you
Mhm.
navigate the market psychology regarding these things. So maybe I'll short the next pop to if it
Oh,
goes
it's
to the
popping up
50.
here. So here comes
If
the
it
next
goes to
pop
like
up.
614, maybe I'll short. But again, I don't have a lot of pressure to short it because I'm having such a great day anyway. All right. With the lungs, look at that. Look at our predictions. Just unbelievable today. All right.
Mhm.
Amazing.
We got 11 o'clock. All right.
11 o'clock. There you go.
Let's
spin the
go.
wheel.
Let's do the route. Let's do the.
Let me refresh, repost. Let's go here.
Hold on. I got to get my sound effects ready. Which one should we? Oh, we have a bunch of them. All right. We're going to do.
All right, guys, that's it. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people because I took out Dougie on there.
All right. Got an
Yeah.
11% chance of winning $100.
All right.
You wanna
let me
share your
the
screen?
Yeah, hold on. Present, share screen, share the wheel. Is this the right one? Share. You guys see this?
Yep.
Yep.
We can see it.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Trying to sell this position here. I'm trying to
Let's see, who
catch
is it?
the
It's Chris Shep. You won $100. Wow.
Look at
well
that.
done. Let me take a screenshot of this.
If you're not a subscriber, head on over to Story Trading and become a member of our Discord. If you are a subscriber, go out and treat yourself today. And you probably made a ton of money anyway if you're a subscriber today.
Yeah, I would think so.
If you followed the morning note, so now you have an extra $100 on top of that to enjoy a nice little meal. All right.
There you go.
All right.
Boom,
And with
sold that position, scalp the bottom there.
how does Chris get that money, Brett?
So we're going to shoot you a DM. I'm going to reach out, get some information from you for your Venmo or PayPal, and then we will go from there. We'll send you the money and
Excellent.
then we'll post it.
And you know what, everyone? Have a great day. Guess what? I think I did my part here.
Then you know what
especially
you
since
should go do?
I
You
am
should go call it a day. You got
exactly.
amazing- and
I am
touch
going to
some
call
grass.
it a day. I don't know if I'll literally call it a day, but I'm going to go take a walk, touch some grass. I think I
There
deserve
we
it
go.
after
Touch some
crazy
snow,
predictions
right?
over the last couple weeks and today. All
Been
right.
amazing, guys, everybody.
care.
So enjoy
right.
your day. Okay, you want to be
Sayonara.
coming back at 3?
All right. Take
Yep,
care.
peace.
Maybe
See ya.
I'll go get a massage right now. How about
There
that?
you go. That's nice.
That's great.
I think
All
I
right,
will,
guys,
actually.
take care.
All
We
right,
have
see ya.
over 2,000 viewers. Have a
right.
good one, everyone.
Take
Have
care.
a good day, everybody.
Yep. Bye-bye.